сел в этом шубу. Сел в этом шубу. King 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 сел в этом шубу.
What is going on, everybody? What's happening? I hope everybody's doing good. We're back again with another live stream. I see you guys are in the comment. I do apologize for the wait time, because Logic is still live. He was about to close. He was supposed to close earlier, but the issue is there was a brother that wanted to come up. He's a Muslim. So, Logic was showing him about the scripture where all of the prophets, agreed and had the, consistent teachings of Christ. And Muhammad is the one that actually contradicted what Christ actually have said and what he has done as well. So this is a reason why I am actually late. But I appreciate you guys for being patient with this. Let me go ahead and set this up real quick. Let me go ahead and set this up, Mike. Alrighty, cool, man. I see you guys are already there, man. Keep smashing the like button, share the live, guys. Let's get the rhythm of the live up. I'm about to go live on TikTok as well. As you guys know, and I'm pretty sure you guys already watched it. You guys watched the cook session last night of Lesbiano, right? That guy couldn't stand still. He couldn't last more than 10 minutes, I would say. And this is the issue. When you face someone that knows what he's talking about, and he knows what Islamic truly teaches, you can't get away. You cannot get away with murder. You cannot. It's just not going to happen. Right? And this is why we always hold them into their claims that they try to make or they would make. Right? If they're not going to substantiate their claims, you know what? You're not going to get anywhere until you substantiate your own claims. And that guy, like I said, has been running from the formal debate that he actually agreed. We both agreed to do the formal debate for 9 months. Finally, I catched him slipping. By the grace of God, we smashed him, just like how Steve is saying. We smashed him. We baked him spiritually. But yeah. Amazing. All right, let's go ahead and start off with a prayer real quick. And we'll go ahead and begin, guys. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. One God, amen. بابن ديلي بشمية باش قدشة شمخ أتيام الكوثوخ هاوي عجبونخ تختيلي بشمية هادخ مرة هل اللخمة سمقان ديومانا شوق طالا دمخني شقلا لاني دخطيلي إلم لما برت الجورابة إلا مخالص بيشو سبب ديوخي لما الكوثة خيلة وتشبحت العالم علمين آمين شمة بابا برونا روحات قدشة خالها آمين. For the ones that did not know what was I was praying, this was our Father who art in heaven in Aramaic, just for your information if you did not know. All right, let me go ahead and do this real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. And I'm about to go live on TikTok. Let me go live on TikTok and I'll do the other thing that I wanted to do. Yep, let me do this. Let me change this real quick. Because we're no longer waiting, for Lesbiano. We already obliterated that guy. That guy's not worth of our time. Let me do this. Today's topic is going to be about, Islam in general is false. Islam is false. Prove us wrong. Prove that Islam is the truth. Show me how Islam is true. Simple as that, right, guys? Oh, nice, Chloe. Amazing. You're practicing Armenian and Syriac? That's amazing. God bless, sister. Good to see you. All right, I think we're good. Actually, let me do this real quick. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys, as well. Let's get the rhythm of the life up as well. Prove me wrong. All right, I think we're good. All right. All right, there we go. We are live on TikTok as well. We are live on TikTok as well, man. We are live on TikTok as well, man. All right, cool. I think we're good. God bless you too, sister. God bless you too. All right, cool. Let's see what's happening on TikTok. Let me go ahead and post the link as well for the ones that wants to come up on YouTube, right? And if they want to prove us wrong, you're more than welcome to do so. Let me go ahead and post that. All right, there you go. All righty. Okay. Okay. We're almost there, guys. Be patient. Be patient, boy. Be patient, boy. Muslims only. All right, so Muslims, if you want to come up, you're more than welcome to do so. As long as you stick to the topic, right? That Islam is false. And you don't change the topic. All right, cool. I think we're good, man. Guys, TikTok, what's happening? What is going on, man? I hope you guys are doing good. Keep smashing the like button, share the live as well. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, it's King Sylph. We are live on YouTube as well. All right? Amazing. Let me go ahead and bring this guy up.
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on, man? You're on the stage.
What's up, Gang Self? I saw you in the chat with...
You're not the same guy that I cook every single day?
you didn't cook me anything? No.
You're the same guy that actually made them...
Are we going to talk about Tawheed?
What was it? Say it again.
Are we going to talk about Tawheed?
Tahweed? It's Tawheed.
Tawheed.
It's Tawheed, first of all, yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah, we can talk about the Tawheed. Yeah, for example, Allah has parts within himself, and he's composite to parts.
No, he doesn't.
And hold on, let me finish. He has 2 right hands and 1 foot. What are these 2 right hands and foot?
They're just sifats. They're going to be attributes describing what he is.
Are these attributes identical to his essence, or are they other than his essence?
They're distinct. We don't.
Are they other than his essence? That's my question.
Other from the essence.
Other than his essence.
I think you mean distinct.
I think my question is pretty clear, actually.
No, not really.
My question is, are they either identical to Allah's essence or other than his essence? That's the question that I'm asking you.
Okay, sure. I'll say it's the other from the essence, okay?
Okay, so they are other than the essence. All right, beautiful. Well, you just actually became a kafir, sallallahu, and you believe in Allah that has parts within himself, because if those... One second, I'm not done. If those attributes are considered to be an uncreated and eternal attributes, and if they are other than his essence, then Allah is composite to parts, and those parts are not identical to his essence, but they are multiple uncreated and eternal things, right? There are other than him. There are other than his essence. Congratulations for obliterating yourself already.
So can I respond? Or?
Yeah, you can go ahead and respond. Sure.
So you gotta define to me what a part is.
What a part is? What do you mean?
Yeah, I want a definition from Mariology, from a scholar. What is parts? I can give you the definition of one.
You could give me your definition. What is the definition of parts? Give me
Yeah,
your
parts are
definition
gonna be
about
like
parts.
constituents. Yeah, there are gonna be some constituents that makes up a whole. Going to be intrinsic to the whole and yet be the whole. They're going to be different
They're gonna be different than what?
from the whole. So they're going to be intrinsic to the whole, and then it's going to be not separate from the whole at the same time.
Okay,
So
would you define parts as a piece or a segment?
yeah, that's what I told. They're going to be constituents that makes up the whole.
Okay, so there are, a segment. Would you agree that there are a segment, or even a piece, such
Yeah,
as
that
an
makes up the whole.
object? Okay,
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah,
So beautiful. Since we already agreed, right, to what the definition of a parts are, and
yeah.
you already admitted that they are not identical to his essence, but they are other than his essence. Then you just admitted that your Allah, his attributes, right, those are composite to parts, and they are other than his essence, which you just admitted, right, that you have 99 and plus attributes or besides Allah as well that you worship. Congratulations for believing in Allah that has parts.
Yeah, so King Sub, I kind of disagree with the whole line of reasoning.
Why do you
because I
disagree?
can't- No, I'm disagreeing how you define parts because parts are going to be things. So let's say,
We
for
just
example, your
we
arm.
just actually hold on. We just defined what parts was. I asked you and I said, do you agree with
No.
the definition that I'm giving you? That it would that the parts would be a piece or a segment? You said yes.
Yeah, that makes up the whole.
Exactly.
Like, okay,
exactly.
so your arm-
You just
Okay,
you
so
just
can-
blew my point again.
No, please,
What?
please. Let me just give you. Can I give you an analogy? So your arm, can it exist by itself?
Can it exist by itself? What do you mean by that?
So let's say I take off your arms.
My hand
your legs.
my hand
let's say
is
whatever.
my hand is identical to me. Would you agree?
No, bro.
Wait,
Anything
wait.
that's gonna be intrinsic is going to be distinct.
Hold on. So you don't agree that my hand is identical to me? To
No one says that, bro. Not even scholars like Ryan Mullins on Mariology would say that. I'm saying
is
if I
ha-
take up your arm.
no. Listen to me. Is my hand identical to me? That's the question that I'm asking you. Or let me just put it this way: is your hand identical to yourself?
No,
Identical to you?
no.
So what is your hand then?
It's just a part.
So it's a part of what?
It's part of my body, and it makes up the whole. Like
Oh,
what
it's
is me?
beautiful. So
That makes up the whole.
beautiful. Okay, we are getting into somewhere. You just said that your hand is a part of you, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, beautiful. Is the hand of Allah a part of Allah?
No.
Well, you just said that your hand is a part of you. So if Allah has hands and He has a foot that enters the hellfire, then what is the hand of Allah if it's not a part of Allah?
It's within Allah, so we'll say He has hands.
Okay, but what are these hands?
They're just attributes. They're describing Him.
What
What
are
is-
these hands? I'm not
Okay,
asking you
fine,
whether
I'll give
it
you an
is
example.
is
It's gonna be
describing
like
Him
an
or not.
intrinsic part-
Do you
it's an
believe,
intrinsic
for
property.
example, you just cooked yourself. But anyways, you
on,
just
man.
actually affirmed that your Allah is composite of parts. But anyways, besides that point,
No, King
one
Solomon,
one
hold up,
second,
hold up.
one
That's
second,
not what parts
one
are,
second,
come on.
1 second. Let me finish. Do you believe that the hands of Allah are literal or are they metaphorical?
I'm an ethity. I'm going to say it's going to be literal.
Okay, so they are literal. And when you say that they are literal, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, so they exist. We can see that they are.
What are they?
They're going to be.
What are they when you say literal?
Oh, I mean, we just describe them by their function.
What are they when you say
Yeah, they're
literal?
attribute. There is an intrinsic property within Allah.
What are they when you say literal?
Yeah, it exists. We can see
They
them.
exist as of okay. What are they though? We
They're an
know,
attribute.
we know that they exist. Even a damn rock does actually exist as well. That's not the question that I'm asking
I don't
you.
agree with that,
My
man.
wait. You don't believe that the rock exists? A rock exists?
No, a rock exists, of course.
Do you
I don't
believe that
know
the okay, beautiful. So the rock okay, beautiful. So a rock does exist. That's the point. But we're not talking about okay, whether the two right hands of Allah exist or not. We know that they exist according to your own aqidah. My question to you is, what are they?
Yeah, they're gonna be what is describing Allah. I don't know what you mean.
What
You're asking
are
what
they?
are,
When you
like the
say
modality, the kayfiyya?
what? Yes, what are they? Yes.
Yeah, we just say it's an attribute. It's within Allah. No, I think
Okay.
so. You gotta be more specific and
Okay.
describe it. Give me an
Okay.
analogy.
You just cooked yourself
know,
again.
you
You just cooked yourself again. When you say that they are
No,
other
you
than
didn't cook
when
yourself
you
again.
say hold on, when you say that they are other than Allah, then that means that there is 99 plus attributes that are other than Allah that are considered to be uncreated. You just obliterated yourself again.
Again, King said, when you say other, we're just gonna say distinct. They're different. We put them in a different category.
Different in what?
As in, they're not identical. We don't say Allah is.
Do they depend on Allah?
They depend on the essence. Yes, they depend on Allah, the subject. Yes.
So they do depend on Allah's essence. So when you say that they are other than His essence, all right, you meant to say that they are identical to His essence.
No. We don't say they're identical. Only if we apply like absolute identity, they're gonna be the same thing.
How
Same
can they
category.
be? How can they? What's it called? Dependent on Allah's essence if they are not identical to Allah's essence.
Because there's a counterfactual dependency for, we'll say A depends on B and B depends on A. So we won't say like the attributes have their own ontology, like their own existence. They can't do it.
That's
They
what,
depend on.
and that's what I'm saying, right?
No, bro.
If they have, okay, hold on, bro.
Okay, continue.
If they do not exist by themselves, means that they not only that they are dependent to Allah's essence, but they are identical to Allah's essence as well. Because if you're not going to say that they are,
No.
if you're not going to say that they are identical to Allah's essence, then you're going to have to affirm that they are other than His essence, right? Where they're dependent by themselves as well.
No, we don't affirm that. Not Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah do not believe Allah has attributes that exist by themselves.
Okay. Again,
So,
what are these
this-
two right
this
hands and one
logic,
foot?
man.
What are these two right hands and a foot?
They're just predicates that describe who Allah is.
What are they?
What are they? They're predicates. They're describing what Allah is.
When you say that they are literal, what do you mean by that?
They are attributes that are literal. We can see them. We describe their meaning.
Do you see
through our
them?
meaning.
Oh, so you can see them. So when I say that my hands are comparable to Allah's hands, so that means that you can see Allah's hands through my arm, through my hands.
No, you can do analogies to do it.
Okay, so when you see
You can
my
make out like a similarity.
1 second, is my hands similar to Allah's hands?
In a somewhat sense, yes.
So my hands are similar to Allah's hands, and my foot is similar to Allah's foot, correct?
In a conceptual, yes. We do al-qada al-mushtarak.
MashaAllah, guys. So my hands and a foot are similar to Allah's hands and a foot. My hands and a foot exist, right? They are literal. Allah's hands and a foot, they exist. They are literal as well.
There's similarity. We do al-qada al-mushtarak. Do you know what it is?
Al-qada and al-mushtarak does not help you.
It does help us.
No, it
Ibn
doesn't.
Taymiyyah, rahimahullah, in his book, right?
No,
he
it doesn't
states
help
that
you.
There's going to be a similarity.
A
between
kayfiyya
these
of
two
what?
facts and us.
A kayfiyya of what? Do you when you say that we do kayfiyya, right? What is the kayfiyya when you guys do kayfiyya?
Okay.
What is the
We
kayfiyya
don't
gonna be?
know- We don't know how Allah does these things.
So we don't know. So would you say that you appeal to mystery? Mystery?
When Allah does, like for example, when He grabs, right? We don't know how He does it.
Okay, so you would say that you will appeal to mystery, correct?
Yeah, how He does. These
All right,
actions.
beautiful, amazing. So they don't know the
Thank you,
kayfiyya, how Allah does things, but they would come and talk about the Trinity and say, you guys believe in this, and then when you guys don't
Okay,
even
so-
when you guys don't even know the kayfiyya of the two right hands and the foot of Allah.
King Self. The difference between you guys, we'll agree with you that you guys can appeal to mystery. There's no problem. But the issue here is
We don't
how
appeal
you
to
describe the
mystery.
Trinity. No,
You
do.
guys, no, you guys do appeal to mystery
you
when
do.
it comes to the kayfiyya of the two right hands and the foot of Allah. Not only that, how Allah descends to the lowest heaven, right? Even
course.
though it's clear that Allah has descended from one location to another location underneath His throne, you guys would always appeal to mystery.
Yeah, we don't know how he actually does it. Am I gonna ask you like how the son be? It's like me
Exactly.
asking you. No, it's like me asking how does the father beget the son? We don't know.
Exactly.
We
So
don't know.
so what I'm trying to tell you
It's a
is
stupid
what
question.
I'm trying to
Exactly.
tell you is that you shouldn't be arguing about the Trinity at all. Because if you cannot, obviously you would say that I cannot fully comprehend God either.
Of course,
Right?
sir. Of
Exactly.
course.
Nobody could comprehend fully God at all. When God says
I know.
that there is nothing like him, means that he is not like any human being, right? So if God actually exists as a three person, right, where he is one being exists as a three person, then that you shouldn't have any issue with that either.
No, we could actually say there's an issue with that.
No, you shouldn't be having any issue with that since you appeal to
Yes.
mystery.
Yes, sir.
No, you appeal to mystery and you shouldn't have any issue with that.
No. If I ask you how they exist, you don't know.
No, I know exactly how God exists.
How they exist.
God exists as
Wallah, tell me
as
how they
God
exist.
exists as one being distinct to three persons. That's how God exists. But when
No. Continue. Sorry.
no, it's okay. No, it's okay. When I actually asked you earlier, right, what are the two right hands and a foot of Allah, right? You say, well, I don't know the kayfiyah of the two right hands and a foot of Allah, how they work, how the kayfiyah is. Then therefore, you appeal to mystery, right? And this is what I'm trying to tell you. You got to stay consistent with yourself as well when you argue regarding the Trinity, right? How God exists as three persons being one. Then you shouldn't have any issue with that either, right? You see how you have to stay consistent and you can't be hypocrite?
No, King Sub, listen, sir, I can understand where you're coming from. I can agree with some parts of what you're saying, but when you say that you know how the Father and the Son exists, I just want to understand, how do you know how they exist by themselves? Can you
How do
show
I
me
know? How do I know that they exist by themselves? What do you mean
no,
by that? Because
no,
of the
no, how
Bible.
do they exist?
Because
Like,
of the
how?
because the Bible tells us that that the Word of God, which refers to the Son, Him being the Word of God, and He is the Son of God as well, right? And we have the Father, right? And we have the Holy Spirit, right? Which proceeds according to obviously my doctrine that the Holy Spirit proceeds from the Father and the Son as well. This is how God is, right? And they all share in that same name, which is Yahweh, right?
Okay.
So now, if you have an issue with this, right, then you're gonna have to have an issue with the two right hands of Allah, how the kayfiyah works, which you have
Come on.
you have no understanding of the kayfiyah, and you don't know how your God descends from, what's it called, from His throne, above His throne, all the way down to the lowest heaven. Yeah.
King Self, I think I wasn't clear. I was asking like, what is the mode? Like, how does he exist? Because
I just
for
told
and
you.
me, right? No. Let me give you an analogy. Let's make an explanation. You and me, we exist because we have a heart and a lung, correct?
You have a heart in Allah. That's why you exist.
Yeah, and a soul. We know how.
So wait a second. Let me ask you a question because you brought up the existence. You brought up the existence. Let me ask you a question.
What's up, brother?
Can the creation exist if it wasn't for Muhammad?
Oh my! Don't give me that hadith, bro. Come on.
Can you answer the question?
Yes, without creation, it will be just like a decree. So, can creation exist without Muhammad? Then sure, no.
Okay.
There wouldn't.
Is it necessarily for Adam to exist or even the creation to exist if it wasn't for Muhammad?
Sure.
It can, but according to an authentic hadith, right, from Ubay bin Ka'b, which is a companion, says, no, he cannot.
I mean, we can look at the sharh, right, in regards to like.
So
this
we
is
need
what
a
we
sharh
refer
in
to-
regard on a hadith on what the companion said? Wait,
This is in
what?
Sahih Muslim, correct?
So we need an explanation up top of the explanation? I'll show you right now here.
Yes,
I'll show you.
Listen,
One
so we
second.
can, this is going to be referring to qadar in regards to Allah predestining.
Let me show you. Hold on.
Okay, sure.
He has predestined, he has predestined for Muhammad's existence, right? If it wasn't for Muhammad's existence, then the creation would not have
That's
existed.
going to be referring to Allah's
Correct?
within His knowledge, sure.
All right. So if it wasn't for Muhammad's existence, then the creation would not have existed. Correct?
And Muhammad exists before Allah.
So Muhammad.
excuse me,
Wait.
No, No, within Allah's knowledge. Sorry, within
MashaAllah,
Allah's knowledge.
brother. You are right,
No,
actually.
within Allah's
Muhammad
knowledge.
exists,
Within Allah's knowledge, sorry.
Muhammad
I made a
exists
mistake.
before Allah. This is crazy. But anyways,
Within Allah's knowledge. Within His knowledge. I made a mistake. Within His ilm, His knowledge.
within his knowledge.
Yes.
All right, no problem. All right, let me go ahead and read you this hadith. That's funny. He said Muhammad exists before. All right, so this is according to Al-Mustadrak ala Sahihain, right? Okay. According to the two Sahih books, right? From Al-Hakim and Nisaburi. Look what he says. I'm going to go ahead and read it for you. Okay?
No problem.
When Adam committed a sin, he said, "O Lord, I ask you by the right of Muhammad to forgive me." God said, "Oh Adam, how did you know Muhammad when I did not create him?" Wait a minute. Was Adam, does Adam know, what's it called, the knowing of the future? That he know that Muhammad is going to be, he's going to exist? So Muhammad was there already. Okay, no problem.
No, within his throne.
But so Muhammad
His
was
name
within
was
his throne?
described in there.
Okay, no
It
problem.
was literally written there.
Okay, no problem. Adam, how did you know Muhammad when I did not create him? He said, "Oh Lord, because when you created me with your hand and breathed into me from your spirit, I raised my head and saw written on the pillars of the throne, there is no God but God. Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. So I knew that you did not add to your name except the most beloved of creation to you." God said, "You have spoken the truth, O Adam. He is the most beloved of creation to me. Call upon me by his right. For I have forgiven you, and were it not for Muhammad, I would have not created you." So is Muhammad necessarily for the creation?
Yeah, when God's going to create, then sure.
All right, beautiful. So guys, he just
But
admitted,
within Allah's ilm, okay?
he just admitted that Muhammad was necessarily for God's existence. Sorry, for God's creation. So for you to exist, right, is because it was Muhammad, correct?
Yeah, within Allah's qadar, sure.
MashaAllah,
When
MashaAllah,
He predestines.
MashaAllah,
Okay,
MashaAllah.
okay, Kenzo, I want to discuss with you on this important thing you mentioned. And I really want to discuss this, that you said Ismail is not descendant to Muhammad, right? Or Muhammad is descendant to Ismail.
You're talking about Muhammad, yes. Muhammad does not trace back to Ismail. He could only trace back to, what's it called? Adnan. To Adnan only.
Adnan.
According to an authentic hadith
Ibn Ishaq,
from the
right?
Mufassir, not only Ibn Ishaq, even At-Tabari quotes it as well. At-Tabari, Al-Qurtubi,
Ibn
all of
Kathir.
them. Ibn Kathir, all of them, yes, that is correct.
Okay. And Al-Qurtubi also. Just to make this clear, right?
Get to the point. Get to the point. Get to the point.
Okay, go
For
ahead.
example, Ibn Kathir quotes Ibn Abbas says that there's 30 names are missing, right? Not only him, we have Ubay bin Ka'ab says that you cannot trace back Muhammad all the way to Ishmael. You can only trace him back to Adnan. So do you know better than Ubay bin Ka'ab? Or do you know better than Ibn Abbas?
Yes. Ibn Abbas is one of our greatest mufassir.
Okay, do you know better than Ibn Abbas or do you know better than Ubay bin Ka'ab?
No. No, I don't know better than them. Okay.
So you don't know better than them. Awesome. So when they say that Muhammad traced back, right, to Adnan, and he cannot be traced back to Ishmael, then that means that your prophet does not trace back to Ishmael, right?
I mean, listen, I can grant you the sources, right? Like At-Tabari, I can see like he says.
So
this stuff.
do you admit that your prophet could only be tracing back to Adnan and not to Ishmael?
No, we can trace him all the way back to Ismail.
Okay, show me that.
We can do it, for example, like external sources, like for example, like Jewish targums. No.
Wait. What does that have to do within your own?
I'm gonna
Wait,
show
do you
you how
believe?
they
Do you believe in the?
marry
Wait.
harmonize.
Hold on 1 second. So, do you believe that the
okay.
Jewish sources believe in Muhammad being as a prophet?
Actually, there's actually Jews who say that.
Okay, can you show me any Orthodox Jew that says that? Go ahead, I'm waiting. Or any
Yeah,
Jew
I'll-
that actually says that Muhammad is a true prophet.
Here, I can read it. This is actually a miracle, right? No, this is by a prophet.
No. Give me the rabbi that says that Muhammad is a true prophet.
Here, let me try to find it. If I have, yeah, I think I have it here.
What is the? No,
Give
no,
me
no.
the
Just give
second
me
one.
the name of the rabbi who says that.
Yeah, I'm giving you the name, but I can read the prophecy if you want.
No, 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 no. I want you to give me the name.
Okay, his name is Rabbi bin Shimon Bar Yochai.
All right, let me go ahead and search it up. What's his name? On what? What does he comment on? Rabbi what?
He made a
Rabbi
he made a
what?
book on that.
What's his book?
Yeah, it's this book called "The Records by the Muslim Conquests in Jerusalem."
What's his name? Rabbi what?
Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai.
Shamun?
Yeah, Shimon. Yeah.
Oh, Shimon. Rabbi
you
Shimon
got.
Bar Yochai.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And what is he?
Yeah, he's just
One
this
of the
known rabbi who made a historical. I think he's known for being a great rabbi according to story. Some sources.
Did he convert to did he convert to Islam?
Nope.
Okay. And then this rabbi admits that Muhammad is a true prophet, correct?
Yeah, I can read you here. I'll show you.
But
I'll turn my
before
camera.
hold on. Before you do that, when was this rabbi born?
At least I don't know, some decades after.
Like
Hundreds, 200, something around that. Maybe even after Umar ibn al-Khattab, let's say 50. You can check if I'm being correct. Am I, you want me to search it, bro? But can I read this prophecy?
okay,
Please?
give me where does he comment on? So I just found him.
okay.
Where does he comment on?
He argues that the angel of the Lord, right,
Where does
comes down to Jerusalem.
wait. Hold on. He comments on the angel of the Lord?
Yeah, him coming down to Jerusalem.
Okay, finish
to meet
up. Go
Umar
ahead.
ibn al-Khattab.
Go ahead, finish up. No
Okay,
problem.
it says
I'll
here,
let you
can I
go.
read it?
No, you go ahead and finish up your argument. No problem. I'll allow you. Go ahead.
It says here, when he beheld the kingdom of Ishmael, come he began is not to the wicked kingdom of Esau. It says here, he will send a prophet, Muhammad, to them and conquer the land of Israel.
All right.
And
Can
then
you
it continues on, the second king, Umar ibn al-Khattab, who arises from Ishmael, will love the people of Israel and conquer kingdoms.
All right, beautiful. And you said that this rabbi comments on what book does he comment on?
Yeah, so this is going to be referring to his book called The Jerusalem's Muslims Conquest, his records.
That's not what I'm asking you.
Yeah,
What
I'll
does
read it.
he comment on? Does he comment on the Torah?
No, he fulfills a prophecy.
What prophecy?
After the-
What prophecy are you talking about?
Yeah, this comes later on, so he's referring to the conquest in Jerusalem.
What prophecy? A rabbi actually comments on the Torah, which is the
He
Talmud.
didn't comment on the Torah.
And the
What are you
Talmud.
talking about? No. What are you talking about?
All right, go ahead and show it on your screen. I'll give you the book screen.
Give me a second.
No problem. Go ahead.
Hold up. Let me just the book cover so we can read this together.
Yeah, go ahead and put it on the screen.
Hold up, brother.
What is it? I'm alive. What's up, Sam? What's going on? God bless. I didn't know that you were live, bro. I scheduled this live 3 days ago.
It's us. Okay, here. Let me turn on my camera so we can show it together. We can read this beautiful book.
Go ahead. Show me the book real quick.
Habib, I got you.
What is this?
Can you read it?
Is this a book? Show me the book.
Yeah, this is a chapter.
This is only a scan. I don't care about what you have written over there. Show me the book itself.
Yeah, just search up this book. Yeah,
No.
this is a-
Show me
this
the
is the
book.
book title.
Okay.
This is the
Okay.
book
Hold
title.
on. Let me go ahead and type it. No problem. You said,
Got you, brother.
Rabbi, hold on. Let me see. On what? Meeting with an angel? So he met with an angel?
Yes, this is going to be the Megatron or the angel. This is the angel of the Lord. But can we read this, bro?
Hold on.
This is some
No.
juicy stuff.
Hold on.
Come on.
Hold on. No. I'm about to
Think
go ahead
so.
and bring it.
I'm gonna
Hold
cook you
on.
on
I'm
this
about
one.
to go ahead and bring it up. There we go. I have it.
gonna
I have it.
I'm going to cook you on this, brother.
Midrashim. Hold, I have it. You about to get cooked, boy. I have it. Here's his commentary. Where does it say it?
Go to chapter 118.
One second, I have it. Yeah, Habibi, I have it. It's right here.
Okay,
It's
can
from
we read
Mishram.
this? He says,
It's so no. I'm gonna show it to you. Right there we go. All right, there you go.
come on, King Sub.
All right, there we go. So can you show me where he says it? I'm about to go ahead and put the link.
Go. Okay, go
All
to
right,
go,
there
go
you go.
to page.
This is the Mishram. Mishram. All right. He comments, like I said, it's chapter 3, 1 you said, or chapter what?
Chapter 118 to 119.
Is it chapter 118?
Yes, it's right there, bro.
There is no chapter 118.
It literally, I have the scan right down here, bro.
There is no chapter 118. This is Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. Where does it say that?
It literally, go to page 118. It doesn't have like a volume.
It's
set.
front of
Every
me.
midrash has
This
a
is
volume.
the midrash from Safaria. Where does it say that?
If I go to Safria, right, and I see it because I have the physical book right here, bro.
It's right here in front of me, brother. It's right here in front
then
of
let
me.
me see.
It's on the screen. Go to
Okay,
my
then
YouTube.
the big screen. Let me see.
Brother, go to my YouTube channel and you'll see it. I have it on my YouTube channel. It doesn't say
King
that.
Sub. Come on, bro. Don't do me like that.
I have it on my YouTube channel. Okay, so go to my YouTube channel, right?
Can
You'll
you-
see it.
But King Sub. Brother, can we read this? Because I have the scan, so.
No, you're not gonna read
Let me
it
see if let me see
because
the source what you have.
you're not gonna
Either you
read
have
it
a different
because
volume.
what you have, right, is just a scan, right? What you have written and all of that. Show me from a website from Safaria where it says that. That's just a screenshot.
So you
I
want
don't
me to
care.
go to the
I don't
website?
care about you. Yeah, of course. What do you
King
think it
Sub,
is then?
Broski. King
Are you
Sub, I have the
are you
access
gonna
to-
show the source or what?
I have the. You know what? I'll go Safari.
All right, go Safaria and show it to me. I'm over here. It's right here. I don't see it.
Okay. Okay, then you big screen yourself. You can show yourself, right?
You could go to my YouTube channel and you'll see it. I cannot.
No, either you're panic. No, King Subs. Habibi, please.
It's on
How's
my
the little
YouTube
decorum?
channel. So
How's
go
the
to
little
my
decorum?
all right. So you're not gonna show it?
I'm gonna show it, brother. If you want me to go to Safari,
Yeah. So go ahead. Show me where in Safari it says that.
Alright.
Because I'm over here on Safari. It doesn't say that. And what does he comment on? On what book does he comment on? Because usually he comments on a certain book.
Something around like Zechariah chapter 99 or something. No, chapter 9, verse 9.
Huh?
But I'll check Safariah. If you're capping, then Habibi, this is gonna be crazy. Okay.
I'm over here. Go
Shimon?
ahead.
Shimon. Okay.
Or how about this? How about you go do your own research until I bring someone else? How about you
No,
go?
you got big,
how
bro.
about you go do your own research? Because I'm gonna have to
No,
move.
there's no.
I have to go
reason.
bring
You got
someone
big.
else.
You
If
got
you're
big.
not gonna, okay, then I'll give you about a minute to bring your own sources. If you're not gonna do that, then I'm gonna have to move on. I got baked by giving me a screenshot. You just got baked, and you said that Allah composite two parts. But
I didn't
anyways,
say I didn't
all
say
right.
it's compounded.
Watch your clip back. Watch your clip back. It's okay. Watch your clip back. But anyways, do you have the source, or should I move on?
There's no such thing as here, bro. What the
right.
hell is this?
There's no such a thing. Thank you for
No,
admitting.
there. I don't find them in
Thank
the
you.
Midrash. Why are you lying?
Thank you for affirming, right, that you just brought a fake quote, coward, and you got cut. Get out of here, handicap worshiper. He brought up a fake quote, and he wants to think that we're not going to catch him slipping. All right, let's go ahead and move on. This is why you would not let them get away with murder. Whatever that they're going to make. Guys, this is what Muslims will do. They will try to do taqiyya all day, every day, right? Whatever that they bring into the table, always fact check them. Always make sure that these sources are reliable and they are 100% true. All right, awesome. Guys, make sure to smash that like button. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. And don't forget to leave a comment after this live stream. All right, it looks like that this guy is not connecting. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. I think we got some super chats that I didn't get to. Hold on, let me see if I could get to the super chats. If I cannot get to them, then I'll just say this. Yeah, I don't think I could get to them. I missed them. But I appreciate the super chats. May God bless you guys. Thank you for the super chat, guys.
Yo,
You on the stage, man. What's happening?
what's happening? Bro, are you,
Not much.
I want to ask you, are you like Mandaean or Assyrian or something?
Does that matter or does the topic matter?
It does matter, bro.
Can
Like,
we,
do
can
you
we,
believe you own religion
so,
or something? You
excuse
start
me.
a religion?
Well, I don't know. Are you a Muslim? Because this live is only for the Muslims. Are you a Muslim?
I am Muslim.
All right, beautiful. No
I am,
problem. Then
yeah.
let's get to the bottom of this topic. For example,
No,
do you
we're not gonna
believe?
go into
Do you
any
believe?
text. We're not
Do you
gonna go
believe?
into the
Let me.
Bible.
It's
We're not
okay.
gonna
Let me
go
ask you
into the
1 second.
Quran.
Hello. Excuse me.
No, we're not going to hadiths, bro.
No problem. No problem. We're not gonna go to the hadith. We're just gonna
Yeah.
discuss what Islam truly teaches. Do you believe, for example, do you believe that God is all good?
Is God all good?
Yeah. Do you believe that God is all good?
Um,
Like, can God
is
participate
God
in
all
evilness?
good?
Can God have evilness within His nature?
So, I mean, look, it. What does? Yeah, yeah. Listen,
All right.
is
Go ahead and answer the
Jesus all
question.
good, brother?
Do you have an answer for it? Can you answer the question that I'm asking you?
Is God all good?
Yeah, since
Is
you're
that
a
what you're saying?
Muslim,
Is God all good?
you're a Muslim, correct? So you believe in Allah of
God
the
is the
Quran. Do
God
you
is
believe
the
that God is all good?
yeah. God is the ruler and the creator.
Is He all good?
God is the ruler and the creator.
Is He all
You
good?
cannot define God. You cannot define God by labels.
Are you? Let me ask you a question. How
Yeah.
many cup of urine have you drank so far?
Have I what so far?
How many cup of urine have you drank so far? Be honest with me, because it looks like that the urine, according to an authentic hadith, will make you, feel good and all of that. How many cup of urine have
You
you
got
drank?
Listen, you got colonized in Saudi Arabia and Turkey.
Can you answer the
And you're
question?
upset.
Can you answer the
And
question?
there's no chance you're gonna
See,
get anywhere,
guys.
brother.
All right, watch your head.
No chance.
All right, no problem.
No
Watch
chance.
it. Watch your head. Watch your head on your way out. Watch your head. You can't make this up, man. This guy is named King Sylv Hunter. Let's go ahead and bring him up. No problem. We'll give him a chance to speak his mind as well. What's going on? You're on the stage. Why you're not talking? Oh, he came up just to, giggle and all of that. Then he dropped. Man, these Dawa boys. You can't make this up, man. All right, it looks like we don't have anybody as of now. If there is any challenger, if you believe that Islam is a truth, right, then you're more than welcome to come up and show how Islam is true. Let's give him one more chance. Are you gonna be able to engage in? You can't make this up. I mean, what do you expect from these jahala? What do you expect from these jahala that would not want to come up and have a discussion, an intellectual discussion? It looks like that we don't have anybody on TikTok and even YouTube. Islam is false. Prove us wrong. right? Allah says according to the Quran, you're going to have to help him for him to help you, right? So if you're not going to help Allah, then Allah is not going to be able to help you. So for you to help Allah, for Allah to help you, you're going to have to help Allah and the Ummah as well.
Muslim, the guy talking.
Hey, put
What's
King
going
Silver
on?
Hunter back on.
You're on the stage, man. Are you a Muslim?
No, I'm neither.
Okay, what is the topic, brother?
I'm just saying, put King Silver Hunter back on.
All right, watch your head. Yeah, it looks like we don't have anybody. We only have trolls that would want to come up, right, insult and do all of that. But it's okay. We'll see if there's any takers. We got about over 100 people on TikTok, right, and we got around like 500 people on YouTube as well. Is there nobody? Not one Muslim would be able to help the Ummah? Damn, Gina. You gonna let the Ummah down like that, man? How dare you to even let the Ummah down like that? RVB with Super Chat, and he says, Islam is shit. Thank you for that Super Chat, and God bless you, bro. Thank you for that Super Chat. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, my. Alrighty. Let's see who we got. Who's next.
You
on
have a
stage.
picture behind. Is that God behind you?
Do you have a picture of your Allah being a statue which he has two right hands and one foot? Is that your Allah that doesn't even have a spirit? And he has two right hands and one foot? And not only that he has two right hands and one foot, he has as well multiple eyes that he has that you worship. Are you going to be able to engage with the topic, or should I send you to Mecca where you can kiss the Blackstone? Which one is it?
See your God.
Which one
Show me
is
your
it?
God.
Yeah. Are you going to be able to engage with the topic, or should I send you to Mecca?
You will engage in the topic.
All right. Have a nice day. Watch your head. Go read the authentic hadith of Ahmed Shakir, right? Where he says that Muhammad was mounted by the Qawm al-Zut, right? From Musnad Ahmed, that your prophet was mounted by the Qawm al-Zut, which are the black-shaped bananas, and they were taking rounds on your prophet. Coward. Mutaboy. Yalla! Oh, man. What can we expect from these Blackstone kisses? That the Blackstone intercedes for all mankind, and if you touch it, it will even forgive your sins as well. Is there any taker? We have no taker, guys. Nobody wants to come up and prove that Islam is the truth. What's going on? I just don't understand. I go live and I challenge you guys, right? If you have the truth, and if you're confident about yourself having the truth, then why don't you come up and show me how Islam is the truth? Simple as that. Show me how Islam is the truth. That's all. That's all we're asking for. That's all we're asking for. I'm not asking for, more than that. If you believe that, that Islam is the truth, and you're so confident, all right, about your own prophet Muhammad being the example of all mankind, then how about you come and prove it? Show me how your own prophet is the example of all mankind. So you could convert me, and I take the shahada. Don't you guys want to convert me? I don't know. Everybody wants to convert me to Islam, but the problem is they can't do it.
Yo, how?
Yeah, what's happening? You're on the stage. What's up, man?
How are you, brother?
Can't complain about yourself. Are you a Muslim?
No, bro. Jesus all the way.
Awesome. God bless, brother.
I just came here to tell you that you're going the right way, bro. Jesus
Appreciate.
Christ, fake prophet. Muhammad is fake. Pervert.
Amen,
Yeah,
brother.
bro.
Amen. Thank
Keep
you,
doing
bro.
what you're doing, bro.
I appreciate you for
that,
coming
bro.
up. God bless you, bro. Take care.
Bye.
Guys, only Muslims, please. Right? Only Muslims. If you're Christian, please take your request. Only Muslims. You're on the stage. Tim, you're on the stage.
Okay, so you're saying Islam is false?
Yeah, Islam is false. Are you a Muslim?
Yes, I'm a Muslim.
Okay, do you want me to tell you why Islam is false?
Yeah, I want to hear your argument.
Are you a Sunni, by the way? I just want to understand so that way I don't
Yeah.
misinterpret it, your own
Yeah,
aqidah.
yeah, I'm Muslim.
Okay. Would you say, or actually, let me ask you this question. Would you ever trust someone that was demonically possessed? Not only that he was demonically possessed, he was asking for a pagan god's intercession. Would you ever trust someone like that?
A pagan God's intercession?
Yeah, like for example, you know, if
Are
he
you talking
see,
about the demonic
for
verses?
1 second, let me finish.
Is your
For
argument
example,
demonic
someone was demonically possessed, and he was asking for other deities, which are false deities, their intercession. Would you ever trust someone like that?
Actually, in the Old Testament,
Would you trust someone like that? Yes or no? Answer the question. Don't run.
actually in the Old Testament,
Do what? Don't run. Answer the question.
I'm not.
Don't run. Answer the question. Be the good boy that you are and answer the question. How about you do that? Instead of you deflecting, answer the question. You're too scared? You're on mute, man. You could go ahead and unmute yourself and answer the question.
I mean, if you muted me, you should have the decency.
Yeah, the
to-
reason why I muted you because you're deflecting from the question and you're
I
running
wasn't.
to the
I was
Torah.
actually-
So how about you answer the question? Would you
I mean,
trust
the way
someone
you
like
want
that?
me- Can I answer it the way I want to answer
No,
it?
no, no, no. You're not gonna answer it the way that you want to answer it. You're gonna
Okay, that's
answer
a
it
different
the
government.
way you're gonna answer it the way that it should be answered. Okay? Oh, he just left. He just left. He knew, right, where I was going with this. He knew that his prophet is gonna get busted. This is why he didn't want to answer the question. Okay, let's see if we have anybody. It looks like we don't have anybody on TikTok. Let's see if I have anyone on YouTube. Guys, keep smashing the like button, share the live. You know, if you disagree with the topic, you're more than welcome to come up and show me how Islam is true and bring me to Islam. That's all, man. It's easy, right? Show me how Islam is the truth, and you're gonna, you know, you're gonna gain a kafir sallam, right, into your Jannah. And don't get me wrong, man. You know, if I get to the Jannah of Allah sallam, mashallah, you know, we're gonna have a lot of fun. It's like Las Vegas, guys. You know, 72 hurriyat, you're gonna be served with wine. You know, you will have little boys, you know, serving you with wine, and you're gonna have, you know, sexual intercourse with 70 or actually 100 virgins, according to Tafsir of Ibn Kathir and Jalaluddin Suyuti. So you could come and, you know, try that, man. Simple as that, man. Any taker? Any challenger that wants to come up and show us how Islam is the truth? Anyone? All right. It's okay. It looks like that they're too scared to come up. But in the meantime, guys, let me show you how Muhammad is demonically possessed. Not only that he's demonically possessed, he was asking for another deity, right, which is the pagan god intercession as well. Let me show you guys. And by the way, while he was asking for their intercession, right, he was reciting a surah, which is called to be Surah An-Najm. He was reciting Surah An-Najm around the pagans, right? And the Satan, which is the shaitan, would come down to Muhammad and recite in his tongue. Then he will say, he say, I hoped for your intercession. And he will prostrate to the pagan god and ask for the intercession of the pagan god. and all of that. Let me show you guys. Man, it's amazing. It's amazing, mashallah, brothers and sisters. Let me show you guys real quick, man. Let me show you guys. For example, we have an authentic hadith from Sahih al-Bukhari, right? Authentic hadith from Sahih al-Bukhari, 5765. Let me go ahead and put it on chat for the ones that does not know. And I'll give you guys from Ibn Taymiyyah. We'll get to the Ibn Taymiyyah's book. And we'll move on to Tafsir al-Tabari and al-Qurtubi and all of them. 70-80% of the scholars actually agrees with this chain of narration. Where Muhammad, not only that he was bewitched, but he was demonically possessed. And that the shaitan used to come and recite in his tongue as well. I just put the link in the chat. Let me go ahead and open it on my screen so that way you guys can see it. Right? Let me see real quick. Let me see. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. There we go. Let me switch this real quick. Let me remove this. Beautiful. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, so let's go ahead and read it, guys. It was narrated by Aisha, which is the mother of the believers, and it says, magic was worked on Allah's messenger so that he used to think that he had sexual relations with his wives while he actually had not. Look what Sufyan says, guys. Sufyan said, that is the hardest kind of magic as it has such an effect. Wait a minute, damn, Gina. So, if Muhammad was bewitched and he thought that he had sexual intercourse with his wives, in the fact that he had not, then that means that he was controlled by demon, by the shaitan. And Sufyan says that this was the hardest kind of a magic that it has such an effect as well. Right? So how can you trust so-called a prophet when he was demonically possessed and he was controlled by the demons as well? Now let's go even further, because this is going to get even better. Okay? This is going to get even better, guys. Let me go ahead and show you this. Let me see. This is according to Ibn Taymiyyah's book, right? Look what he says. The book of Fatwas from Ibn Taymiyyah, which is the Shaykh of Islam, Ibn Taymiyyah. I'm going to go ahead and post the link in the chat. But you're going to have to translate it to an English for the ones that does not know Arabic. All right? Here's what it says. Volume 10, page 291. Look what it says. We come all the way down where he recites Surah An-Najm, right? And they said, regarding his statement, estimation, it is self-talk. As for those makes a wish, Satan cast into his wish who affirmed what was transmitted from the Salaf. So this is an authentic hadith that traces back to the Salaf. They said that this was transmitted with an established transmission that cannot be criticized. Look what it says, guys. And we continue, by the way. We continue, and here's what it says. Right? And we did not send before you any messenger or a prophet except when he had wished. Satan cast into his wish. Right? Then Allah, after that, after the Satan does the damage, right, of reciting things on Muhammad's tongue, Allah will come after that and say, guys, I just remembered my Prophet Muhammad. Now I'm going to go ahead and abrogate what Satan cast into it. While Muhammad was trying to recite Surah An-Najm, which is Allah's words. How dare you? So apparently Allah forgot about Muhammad, but here's the issue that Islam has. I'll tell you guys. From Surah 1945, Allah gives a promise, and He says that He will protect the righteous ones. And the Quran is considered to be an uncreated and eternal words of Allah. If Allah gave the promise that He will protect the righteous ones, then are we saying that Allah failed to protect His own prophet from the shaitan? Or from the magic that he was bewitched from? But we're not done, guys. Look what Muhammad even does. Look what Muhammad even does. He actually asked for the pagan God's interpretation as well. Let me show you guys. Here. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and pull it up. From his book, actually. The same book that I'm showing you guys. right, from Ibn Taymiyyah's book. Let me see if this one. There you go. This is from Al-Bukhari. The explanation of Al-Bukhari, Ibn Batal. And I'll show you guys from Ibn Taymiyyah after that. Look what he mentions. He mentions Surah Al-Najm, right? Al-Lati and Al-Uzza and Al-Manat, the third and the other. Those are the exalted cranes, and their intercession is indeed. So Muhammad is prostrating to the pagan god, and he is exalting these cranes, which are the pagan gods, and he's asking for their intercession as well. Damn, Gina, so Allah failed miserably, to protect his prophet. I thought Allah was all powerful. What happened? I thought Allah was all knowing, that nothing will cause harm to his prophets. Oh man, you can't make this up, man. Let's see if we have any taker, guys. Let's see. Let me go ahead and put this away. Let's see if we have any taker. Hopefully we do have someone right now, right? Hopefully we have someone that could come up and have a discussion. Is there any takers? Let me go ahead and check real quick. Tell me how your Allah could not protect his own prophet, and he failed miserably by protecting him. But he couldn't even protect him at all. He said that he will protect the righteous ones. From Surah 1945. Let me go ahead and read it for you guys. In the meantime, while they show up, hopefully they'll show up, one of them, at least. 1945. Right, here's what it says, Surah Maryam. Hold on. My bad, it's not 1945. Hold on. Let me give you the correct verse. Let me give you guys the correct one. 45:19. It was the way around, the other way around. 45:19, not 1945. My bad. 45:19. All right. Let me go ahead and show it to you guys real quick. All right. 45:19 says, they certainly can be of no benefits to you against Allah whatsoever. Surely. Hold on. This always happens with TikTok because we're on the studio. All right, we're good. Surely the wrongdoers are the patrons of each other, whereas Allah is the patron of the righteous. So Allah is the protector of the righteous ones. So if Allah is the protector of the righteous ones, right, which it means that he will protect them eternally, which Allah's words are eternal, then how come he couldn't protect Muhammad sallallahu where he was bewitched and he was demonically possessed? And he was asking for the pagan gods' intercession as well. Here's the link in the chat as well for the ayah, for the ones that are asking for it. I think we got someone, guys. Let's see. All right, let's bring this guy up again. Let's see if he's going to be able to engage this time.
What's up, sir?
All right, are you going to be able to engage, or should I send you back? All right.
King, we're having a respectful. I won't
So what do you think? What do you think of the bewitchment of your own prophet, where he was demonically possessed? He was demonically possessed. Not only that, while he was reciting Surah Al-Najm, the shaitan would come down and recite on his tongues, and your prophet used to prostrate and ask for the pagan's intercessions, for the pagan god's intercession.
Yeah. Chapter 22?
Not only 2250, but it's actually according to Ibn Taymiyyah's book, and it's according to Surah Al-Zumar. It's according to Surah Al-Zumar. One second, hello. According to Surah Al-Zumar. Not only it's according to Surah Al-Zumar, it's according to Surah Al-Najm. Now let me ask you a question. What was the reason for Surah Al-Najm? Why was it revealed?
I don't know. The prophet was bewitched.
Okay, what was the revelation of Surah Al-Falaq and Nas?
He had to cure his bewitchment.
Okay, and would you agree that for someone to be bewitched and he thought that he was doing sexual relations, and the fact that he was not, would you say that he was demonically controlled?
No.
So if you have that thinking, okay, in you, and you're doing something, and the fact that you don't know what you're doing, right? It's in your mind, but you don't know what you're doing. Would you say that you're controlled by that thing?
No, you're still you're not going to be controlled. Like let's say for example, you hallucinate of a thing like you eating
So-
apples, but you're not.
How can you
no, please,
how can you
please,
not be
indulge.
controlled? One second. How can you not be controlled by that thing? Okay, when you are not acting as what you are, but you're acting different than what you are by actually, thinking differently, and you're doing sexual, acts in a fact that you
No,
have
you're
not,
not.
but you're not doing it. Then that means
Yeah,
that
I
you're
know.
controlled by that thing.
No, bro, that's called hallucination. It's like you, for example, you hallucinating. It's not actually you doing that act.
So
It's
where
not
does
like
the
somebody's
bewitchment comes
doing
from? Where does the bewitchment comes from?
By I don't know, like a Jewish. I've heard.
Where
like,
does it
Jewish
come
woman,
from?
Man,
Is it from the shaitan?
no, people can have like supernatural abilities.
Is it from the shaitan?
No.
No.
Imam Ajil. Imam.
Okay, okay.
By the way, I just want to correct. I want to correct.
One
you something
second. One
myself.
second. One second.
Is
One
that
second.
Ibn Taymiyyah?
One second.
I'm
One
gonna
second.
cook you on this,
One
please.
second. One second. One second. Let me finish, then I'll allow you to go. Okay. You said that the bewitchment does not come from demonic spirits, right?
No, it can come
All
from
right.
jinns also.
No problem. We have Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani where he gives a sharh regarding that.
I
and
don't
he
care
says,
about Ibn
and
Hajar
he-
al-Asqalani. He's an
Wait.
Ashari.
Wait, Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani is Ash'ari?
Yes.
Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani
Ash'ari.
that gives an explanation towards Sahih al-Bukhari is Ash'ari? So are you saying that the Atharis
Go
would not
check-
take
go-
him?
I'm not gonna take an Ashari scholars, bro.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look. What a jahil. See, this is a problem. I
What
would
a jahil.
not
Well,
want to have a
let's-
discussion with someone. He's a jahil. Ibn,
Let's see if he was an Ashari. Go to
let me
Shamila.
show you. One
We'll-
second. One second, jahil. 1 second.
I'm gonna cook you on this. And by the way, Ibn Taymiyyah weakens all narrations about the satanic verses.
No, he doesn't, because
Wallah, he does.
there is about 30 chain of narrations
I'll
within
give-
that.
okay.
Okay, no problem.
I'll-
I'll let you go on. 1 second. 1 second, Chihuahua.
I'll
1 second.
cook you and I'll eat your son.
Are you gonna? What did you say that Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani was?
He was an Ashari.
Ash'ari? Okay. Can you read this, coward? What boy?
Are you gonna insult?
Yeah. معلومات شخصية, which is talking about Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani. It says that he was a Shafi'i. What was Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani again? His madhab?
You're referring to the madahib of the Shafi'i.
So are you saying are you saying that Shafi'i are the Ash'aris?
Some, only some. The rest, like Imam al-Nawawi, are going to be Atharis.
Watch your head, kid. Watch your head. Go learn your own deen and come back and have a discussion with me. I mean, if you don't know, that Shafi'is are Atharis, are within the fourth school of thought, then I don't know what to tell you. You are a jahil and you don't know what you're talking about. He said Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani is Ash'ari. I mean, how can I have a discussion with a jahil like him? You're on the stage.
Why are you upset, bro? Why are you upset?
I am so obsessed to the point that I want to expose Islam. Can you prove how
Why are
Islam
you
is a
upset
truth?
with this?
Can you prove that
Why are
Islam
you
is a
upset
truth?
with Islam?
Do you want me to show you what I'm obsessed
Why are
about?
you upset?
Hold on. I got you. I'm gonna tell you why I'm obsessed.
Upset. Why are you upset?
I'll tell you why I'm obsessed with Islam. 1 second. Do you want me to
Not
show
obsessed.
you?
Why are you
One
upset?
second. I'm gonna tell you why I'm obsessed. 1 second. 1 second.
No, why are you mad? Why are you angry?
I'm not. I'm chilling, Habibi. I'm chilling. But let me tell you
Why
why.
are you attacking Islam? Why are you attacking Islam?
let me ask you a question. Do you know how to read Arabic? Be honest.
No. I don't know. No.
You don't know how to read Arabic? For example, when hold on one second. Let me finish. When the hadith says, according to Ahmed Shakir, 1 second, let me finish. When Ahmed Shakir, right, says, according to Ahmed Shakir's book, right, which is Musnad Ahmed, right, from his book, and the chain of narration is authentic. Okay, 1 second. Is authentic. And he says that there was, what's it called, Haninan, right, which comes from Hanin, which are the root words of Hanin. And those are the black shaped of bananas. Right? And it says, and it continues, and it says in Arabic, فَجَعَلَوْا يَرْكَبُونَ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ. What does that mean? Do you know what does that mean?
Oh, what does that mean?
And they came and they started writing Muhammad. What does it mean to write someone?
What does it mean? Tell me.
I don't know. I'm asking you. All I'm doing is reading the hadith. Look, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the screen. It's on YouTube. Right here, what it says. Look, it says they had no clothes on, and they were like the Zot, Hanin, who looked like, what's it called? The black-shaped bananas, and they had no parts. I mean, they had no clothes on, and their parts, okay, are so long, right? And their flesh was little, which it means that they were skinny. But then it continues and it says, right? And they started to write the messenger of Allah, which they did dirgam. Then guess what? Your prophet came and he says heavenly afflicted. Your prophet had the heavenly, okay, afflicted in him. So what did they wrote, brother? What does that mean to write your messenger? Can you explain that to us, please, if you don't mind?
Yeah, well, you're telling me narrations from your hadiths. I don't know.
From my hadith? That's not from my hadith. This is from the Sunnah.
From the things you've
This
studied.
is from Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah.
Yeah.
From
What does
Ahmed
Islam
Shakir.
mean, the word
From
Islam?
one second.
What does Islam mean?
Islam.
The word Islam.
One
What does
second.
Islam mean?
One second. This is from Ahmed Shakir, which he's the biggest giant scholar according to Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah. So what does it mean to write someone? I mean, I don't know. What does it mean that your prophet was getting written? What does that mean?
The prophet was gonna what?
What does it mean that Muhammad was getting written? Dirgam. What does that mean?
Listen, it's irrelevant what these people say, man.
Can you answer the question, brother?
It's irrelevant what you say as well, to be honest. It doesn't matter what you say, does it?
Okay, let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look down? Be honest. Be honest, Mike. What do you see when you look down? Be honest with me.
When you look down,
Yeah, when you look, like for example now, right? Are you looking down right now or what?
no, I'm looking up.
Okay, can you look down for a moment? What do you see?
Yeah.
What do you see?
My feet?
You see your feet? All right. Okay, go down and keep smashing the like button then. Yalla habibi. Go down and keep smashing the like button. Oh man, you can't make this up. All right, we got a super chat from Drunken Donuts with $10 super chat, and he says, argument shut down like the government. See, this is what happens when you are a Muslim, right? You would lose brain cells, you would become, you would have deficiency in the mind, and you would not be able to think at all. Is there any takers or what's going on, man? Is there any takers, man? Let me look at YouTube. Hopefully we got some over here. All right, beautiful. We got people over here already waiting on YouTube. All right, awesome. Let's go ahead and deal with them. Hopefully they could engage. We got 2 people. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. All right, let me see. What's going on, man? You on stage?
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on? I can hear you. Go ahead. Not you, the other one. I don't even know what's his name. You're on the stage, man. All right. Come back when you're ready. Let me go ahead and move on to the next one. Let me take this jihad out. All right, you're on the stage, man. You're on the stage, man. YouTube. All right, come back when you're ready. What the heck is going on with y'all, man? All right, go ahead and unmute yourself. Go ahead and unmute yourself. I'll give you 1, 2, 3. All right, watch your head. Let me get you out of here as well. Once you're ready, you can come back up. I don't know why they request but don't want to talk. Guys, make sure to go and subscribe to our channel on YouTube as well. It's King Sylph for the ones that haven't done it so. And hit that notifications button so you know exactly where we were when we were going live as well. What's going on, brother? You on stage?
Yeah, bro. Have you ever read Quran?
Yes, I have read the Quran. And I cannot
Why do you
come...
want people,
Yeah,
okay, why do you want people? Why do you want people to prove you wrong?
because the Quran
God
is
has,
false and Islam is false as well.
okay, God has already proven you wrong.
How can you prove me wrong? Based on what?
God has proven you wrong
Based on
already,
what?
bro. Why you want?
Based
Why
on
you
what?
want people to prove you wrong?
Based on what? Your Allah, the description of your Allah has proven me wrong. Based on what?
Based on your brain because you didn't understand.
I don't understand?
No,
Okay.
you don't.
Okay, beautiful. Let me ask you a question.
I just proved you wrong.
No problem. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
Okay.
question. Do you understand the nikah of your Ayusha, for example, when your prophet consummated the marriage with Aisha, and she
Okay,
was...
okay,
Oh, 1 second. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me tell you if you can understand that. Can you
Okay.
make sense of your own prophet mountain at 9 years old when she have not reached her puberty at all? Can you make sense out of that?
Okay, bro. Let me tell you.
Would you say that is morally good?
Okay, please let me tell you. She was 18, and then when she turned 19 and 20,
Can you prove that?
that's the description.
Can you
we
prove
have.
that?
She was
Are you a
20.
Shia or Sunni?
I'm a Sunni or Shia, doesn't matter, bro.
No. Answer the question. So, for example,
It
do you
doesn't
take?
really matter,
Okay, it's
bro.
okay. Do
She was 20.
you take Sahih al-Bukhari?
I take Quran, bro.
Okay, what hadith do you take? Do you take Sahih al-Bukhari and
I
Muslim?
don't take any of these. I take Quran, brother.
You take Quran. Then okay, beautiful. Where does the Quran mention Aisha? Where does the Quran mentions the wife
Brother,
of your own
Aisha,
prophet?
let me tell you, bro. Aisha was at least, peace be upon her, first of all.
Where
Whenever you say
does
her
it
name,
say that in the Quran?
you better say peace be upon her.
I'm gonna take you as a Qurani. Can you show me where the Quran mentions the wives of your own prophet?
When you talk about Prophet and Aisha, be mindful of saying peace be upon them, okay?
Where does it say that?
Say what?
Where does it mention you prophet's wives? Where does it mention that? Can you show me that?
Bro, talk about Quran, bro.
I know. I'm talking about the Quran. Yeah, you're the one. It's saying that Muhammad's wife Aisha was 18 years old, and that means that she have reached her puberty already. Where
Okay,
does
where
it
does
say
it
that
say?
in the Quran? Since you want to talk
Where
about the
does it
Quran,
say? Where does it say that in the Quran that he married a whatever year old?
are you gonna engage, brother, or shall I send you to Mecca? Which one is it? Tell me. Be honest with yourself. Which one is it?
Okay, you tell me, brother, that where does it say in the Quran anything about Aisha? Raziyallahu anha?
See, this is why you're jahil and you don't know what you're talking about. What do you see when you
Okay,
look
so
down? What do you see
you
when you
told
look
me
down?
about Quran,
Be
bro.
honest. Be
You,
honest. One second.
did you read the Quran yet?
1 second, brother. What do you see
Be
when you look
honest with
down?
me.
What do you see? Yes, I have read the Quran many times, and
Then why the hell are you talking about other stuff?
I
I'm
know,
talking about the Quran,
I
bro.
know the language of your Allah better than you.
Why are you talking about Hadith? I'm
All
talking
right.
about Quran.
Okay, let's talk about the Quran. No problem.
Aisha, Raziyallahu anha. Why are you talking
Okay,
about her?
okay. Aisha Da'dusha.
Dirty
Okay,
ass,
no problem. Let's talk about
homophobic.
the Quran. Can you shut up for a second? Should I make
Go
you?
ahead, talk.
All right, let me go and mute you so I can muzzle you like a dog. Let me ask you a question. If there is a contradiction according to your own Quran, then that means your Quran is false, correct? No problem.
What the hell are you talking about, bro?
All right. What do you see when you look
What's wrong
down?
with you?
What do you see when you look down?
What's wrong with you? Why you hate this?
All right, go get out of here, handicap worshiper. Go kiss the Blackstone and smooch it and lick it. If you're not here to engage and have an intellectual conversation, then go kiss the Blackstone and smooch it and lick it. But boy. All right. And to the next one. User is not connecting. User, come back up. You're not connecting. So I can't bring you up. Let me go ahead and move on to the next one. Let's see if this guy could engage.
Hello?
Yeah, you're on the stage, man. How you doing?
Great.
Awesome. Are you a Muslim?
Yes, I am. Absolutely.
Awesome. Let me ask you a question. If there's a contradiction according to your own Quran, would you say that Quran is false?
In relation to itself, yes.
Okay, beautiful. Now, what's it called? If someone makes a statement, right, then he goes on and makes another statement that would contradict the first statement, then that would consider to be a contradiction, correct?
It's manifest on the purpose.
Brother, listen.
Like if
For example, if I say, that I have given you everything. Here, I have given you everything in my room, right? Then I go on later on and I say, no, I have given you few things from my room. Did I contradict myself?
in an aspect.
An
the knowledge
aspect
God
of
isn't
an
fully,
aspect of that same thing. An aspect of that
Yes.
same thing. Did I contradict myself?
yes. You
All
would.
right. Beautiful. Beautiful.
But
P.
the,
Beautiful. So one of them has to be
interject?
true statement, and the other one must be false. All right.
May I
Awesome.
interject for a second?
Yeah, you could go ahead.
Okay, so, but we have to also understand that God's power is limitless. So, to say He
I'm
gave
not
us
talking about
all that
Allah.
we needed to know or understand at the time is a perspective. Because God might be like, I gave you everything you needed, but it might only be what we need to know at that time.
Yeah, but if God says that I have given you everything that you needed, but then he goes on and says, no, I have not given you everything that you needed. I've given you some things that you would need. Did God contradict himself at that point?
No, because He's
Wait,
God.
what?
No, because He's God. Unless you give
Can
God
God-
limitations.
That's not the
If you
point. That's not the point. We're not talking about the true living God of the creator of everything. We're talking about the description of Allah of the Quran. We're talking
what's your-
we're
what's
going
your
based
belief
on
system?
the logic. One second. We're going according to a logical, right? What's it called? A logical argument, right? Whether Allah of the Quran makes sense or no. That's what I'm doing over here, right? So for example,
absolutely does.
okay, no problem. Let me show you. And let me ask you another
What's your
question.
belief system, by the way?
I'm a Christian. Another question.
you a
One
Christian?
second. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Take it easy. Take it easy, brother. We're gonna get there. Don't worry. We'll get there. Let me ask you another question. If I show you a contradiction in the Quran, would you leave Islam?
I can't say there are any, brother. Physically none.
All I'm doing is asking a question. If you're confident
Oh.
about your belief, right, then say no. Right?
Yeah, I'm 100% confident.
All right. So, and if I show you that, would you consider leaving Islam?
I mean, it would refute itself then, because Islam
Would
says,
you
look,
leave? Would you consider leaving Islam? It's a simple question. Answer the question.
if it was true,
If it
Yeah,
was
but
a
it's
true
not true.
if it's a true contradiction according to the Quran, would you consider leaving Islam? Yes or no?
yeah, but there are none. There are none.
Are you that delusional and stupid? It's a question that I'm asking
Hey,
you.
listen,
I'm not
dude, I
telling
call
you.
you stupid
I am.
beard face.
I'm
call
not
you
telling
stupid
you
beard
because
You
what you.
suck Jesus' dick and you ride a cross.
All right, watch your head and go, handicap worshiper. Get out of here, handicap worshiper. I mean, they can't even engage. Mut'a boys cannot engage at all. The guy started manifesting right away. Man, this is funny. All right, I think we got people on YouTube as well requesting up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and unmute one of you guys. I know there's two of you guys. All right, what's going on? You're on stage, man. FD Z or whatever your name is. Brother, you have YouTube open. Do you mind closing that YouTube and then come talk to me from here? Are you gonna talk or should I send you to Mecca? You on the stage?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. I can hear you. You're good, brother.
Hello?
I could hold on. My bad. Oh, I think it is, man.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I think you got one of
All
us
right,
in.
all
Maybe?
right. You're good. Yeah, I got one of you guys. I think we're good now. Awesome. Do you want to close the YouTube channel real quick? Because you have a echo.
Okay, you can hear me.
I can hear you perfectly fine right now. Yes.
Okay, yes, hello. Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته, brother. How you doing today? You doing good? Everything's good with you?
Alhamdulillah is very good. What about you?
I cannot complain. I'm doing good.
Alhamdulillah, that's good. What's your name, by the way? I think you're an Arabic speaker, right?
I am. Yes. You could call me Sylv.
Sylv.
Sylv, yeah. You could just call me Sylv, yeah.
Okay, my English is not perfect, but I'm gonna try my best to like explain my points.
Don't worry, brother. We're both on the
And
same.
have a good-
We're both on the same page. Trust me. My English is not that perfect either. So you're good, brother. Don't worry.
Okay. So your argument is Islam is false, right?
Yeah, Islam is false, and there's lots of reasons why I believe Islam is false.
Yeah, I want to talk about the main points you have about Islam and why you think it's false, like the main things. Because like
Yeah.
I can mention a lot of things, like in the Bible. You can also mention a lot of things in the
No
Quran.
problem.
Like I
We'll
want to
get
know
there.
the main things.
No problem.
Yeah.
We'll get there. For example, your Quran makes the claim that it's confirmed in the previous scriptures, which is to be the Injil and the Torah, and Muhammad came to confirm them in the 7th century, which what we have between our hands. And when I go and check what the Bible is, which is the Injil and the Torah, it totally contradicts what the Quran is. Let me give you a premises, and I'll put it in this quick syllogism, a small syllogism for you so you can understand. Premise 1, the Quran contradicts the Injil and the Torah. Premise 2, the Quran is contradicting the Injil and the Torah. Conclusion, that your Quran is false. Which premise do you disagree with?
Okay, so I can explain now.
Yeah, but which premise do you disagree with?
Okay, I disagree with your definition of confirm.
You disagree with the confirmation when Muhammad came to confirm.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I'm sorry. I mean, I want to know first, like, what is your definition of confirm? When you said that Quran confirms the other scriptures.
Yeah, sure. Like for example, throughout the Quran, from Surah Al-Ma'idah, Al-Baqarah, Ali Imran, all talks about the confirmation, where your prophet came to confirm the previous scriptures, the Injil and the Torah, which it means testifying on the truth of it, that it does in line, right, with the previous scriptures. But now when we go and check, right, the previous scriptures, no, it totally contradicts what the previous scriptures are saying. So your Quran is false. Exactly. So can you confirm something?
No.
So can you confirm something, but at the same time contradict it?
Can I explain now?
Yeah, but just
I got your point.
Can you answer my question real quick, and I'll let you go. Can you confirm something, but at the same time contradict that thing?
I can. Yes.
Okay, go ahead. No problem. Go ahead. You're good. Tell me how.
So yes, it's true that in Quran, in many verses, Quran actually confirms Torah and Injil. That's correct. But confirming in the sense where like we say Injil and Torah actually came from God, and we do believe it came from God. But we don't believe that the Injil and Torah that we have today is the same Injil and Torah that we had at that day. So for today's Injil, we believe that it contains words from God, but it's not completely the word of God.
Okay, so basically you're saying that there's elements of truth in the Injil and the Torah, but not the totality of it, which you would do same as the others would do, which would be general confirmation, even though that there is no evidence in the Quran that talks about cherry picking within the Injil and the Torah. Now let me ask you a question.
there is.
One second. We'll get there. Trust me. Would you say that the Injil and the Torah what's corrupted? Well, you believe in the corruption of the Injil and the Torah, correct?
Yes.
All right. Were these corrupted before your own prophet or after your own prophet? Let's establish
That's a
some
good
foundation
question.
over here. Yeah, we gotta establish some foundation.
That's a good question. I'm not sure if it was before or after the Prophet, but I know for sure that in Quran it actually talks about it. They say in Arabic something بما معنى ويبدلون كلمات الله بما معنى.
Yeah,
The
you're
reason is to
you're referring to Surah Al-Baqarah 79, which is not going to help you. Why? Because it's talking about a particular group of people, which are the Jews, that they used to distort, right, the meaning of the text, write in other books besides the Injil and the Torah, and selling it for money. Do you know that according to Jalaluddin Suyuti's book, tafsir of that ayah, Surah Al-Baqarah 79, that he says that they used to distort the Quran and they used to write other books besides the Quran? Are you saying that the Quran is corrupted right now?
No. Well, you're taking one
Exactly.
tafsir and you're leaving the other tafsirs.
No, Habibi, listen to me.
Uh-huh.
Listen to me. In the context of Surah Al-Baqarah 79, even I can bring you Ibn Abbas, which is the Hubr al-Ummah. Ibn Abbas says that they were distorting the meaning of it. Means that they were writing other books besides the actual book, and they were relying upon their own interpretation. And he doubles down and says that none could change Allah's words, and those books were preserved, which is the Injil and the Torah. Again, brother, we need to establish something. Were these books so-called to be corrupted? Were they corrupted before your own prophet or after?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. When you mean the corruption of the literal word, I'm not sure. The
No,
meaning,
no.
I'll take your word for it.
No, Habibi, you believe that the Injil and the Torah were written, right? Which is the good news of Christ that he was preaching. Would you believe that it was written afterwards?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, you're right, because 7:157 says that you will find Muhammad, the unlettered prophet, written in the Injil and the Torah. Not only that, Surah Al-Ma'idah 47 says, let the people of the gospel to judge by what Allah has revealed, which we would consider to be a divine revelation. I could bring you many hadith as well, which we will get to later on, step by step. So now, when Muhammad says that I came to confirm, right, the previous scriptures, can you confirm something that it has been corrupted?
Can you confirm something that has been corrupted?
Yes.
Again, I would say the same answer, which is yes, you can confirm something as to say that this is actually, it came from God.
Can
but
you
then
define
it got
confirmation?
altered.
Can you define confirmation, please?
Yeah. For me, confirming is basically like what happened at that time.
Like
is,
for example, if you are a military, like you work with the government, you serve in the military, they brought you a document that you need to confirm. When you're going to confirm that document, it means that you're testifying, right, that document is 100% true, correct?
Yes.
For you to be able to confirm that document, then that means that document must be 100% correct, right?
I don't think so, and I can give an example of why it's not like that.
All right, let me just give you the definition of a confirmation. The action of confirming something, or the state of being confirmed. Right? There you go. So
can I give you an example?
Okay, give me an example, all right, that would go against the example that I gave you regarding you serving at the military.
Yeah, I own it. Exactly. So the example is basically, let's say there's a murder that was committed, and then you have two eyewitnesses, and then one of the eyewitnesses says a guy that was, for example, a white guy with a black cap killed the guy. And then another person said, the other eyewitness, he said, yeah, a white guy, but he had a red cap. So they're talking about the same guy, but one guy said he wore a black cap and the other guy said a red cap. So do you consider this as a confirmation of who the killer is, or do you consider it to not?
No, because because what they do is they're gonna do investigation. What they would look for the evidence to make sure that those evidence are 100% true, for them to go ahead and confirm it and make sure that the confirmation is 100% correct. This goes, with the confirmation that Muhammad is doing as well. Brother, you just brought up an example. With all the respect, that will fire back against you. This is why I gave you an easiest example of you serving at the military and them giving you a document to make sure that document is 100% correct, that means that you're going to have to confirm it. The definition of a confirmation, is that you're making sure that thing that you're confirming is 100% true, that you're testifying on that thing to be 100% true. You cannot confirm something that it has been corrupted at all, brother, with all due respect to you. Okay?
But in this example, they both confirmed the same killer, and they said it's the same guy.
Okay,
They
no
only
problem.
missed
No,
the
no,
details.
no. They're not confirming both killers. They're not. Okay, they're looking. They're gonna do investigation. Would you agree that they're gonna do investigation to make sure that which one is the killer?
They're not two different people. That's
All
what
right,
I'm
brother,
saying.
brother, your example doesn't make any sense. With all due respect, let's just go ahead and
No.
Let
I'm sorry,
me.
but
You
this
know what?
makes
No,
perfect
it's
sense.
okay.
You
Don't
just
worry
don't
about
want to
it.
accept it.
Don't worry about
Can you
it.
listen?
For the sake of the argument,
Can I
I will
explain it? I
grant
think
it.
you misunderstood
No,
my-
because I don't want you. I don't want us to circle back. For the sake of the argument, I'll just grant you that. No problem.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, for the sake of the argument, I'm just going to grant you that. Let's see what you're going to do. So, according to Surah Al-Ma'idah, for example, it says that Muhammad came to confirm, he's doing a confirmation to the Injil and the Torah. Are you saying that Muhammad knew, when he confirmed the Injil and the Torah to be corrupted? Even though he still confirmed it?
I think yes. I think it was corrupted, and he knew. But he said that these were
And
actually the words of God, and my book is going to be the last revelation.
Beautiful. So Muhammad confirmed the corrupted book, and he said that this book is the words of Allah, right?
He said this book originally came from Allah, but it was corrupted.
So wait a minute. So okay. So are you saying, right, that the Injil and the Torah was revealed from Allah, right, and they were corrupted as well? So are you saying that Allah corrupted these books, the Injil and the Torah?
Not Allah. It's by the will of Allah, but it's not. Oh, you mean your next
Oh,
question is
by the
gonna be
will of
like, why
Allah. So Allah is the one that corrupted them?
No, it's not Allah the one that corrupted them. Allah willed for it to happen, and I have the reason too. The reason is
Oh, okay.
Allah, the way He put the
So,
message to do.
so are you saying?
Can I?
One second.
Can I have some time to speak?
Go ahead.
I just want
No
to
problem.
explain
Go
it.
ahead.
Thank
Sure,
you
go
so
ahead.
much.
Of course.
So what I'm saying is, we believe Jesus Christ, Moses, and all of the prophets before him, they all came with the same original message, which is to pray to Allah alone. Okay, and then when you have what we call tashri' in Arabic, which is like what is legal, what is not, what's halal, what is haram, he couldn't put all of the rules at the same time. So what he did is first he put it, for example, in the book of Moses, which is the Torah, and then that had to be altered. So a new book came, which is Bible, and then the Bible got altered, and then a new book came, which is Al-Quran, which was the last revelation according to Quran. So that's
So
why
are
I
you
think
saying?
Allah willed
So
for
are
it.
you
Yeah.
saying that Allah failed twice to protect His books, but He succeeded with the Quran?
I'm saying he didn't fail to. I'm saying it's his plan. So when that book gets altered
MashaAllah.
and people get to know that
So
it's altered.
Allah misleaded. Okay, sure. Let me go with you. Did Allah mislead the Jews and the Christians?
No, he didn't mislead them.
Yes, He
gave
did. If
them
you're
the
gonna
book
say
that
that
was
He's the one that allowed those books to be corrupted, then you're gonna have to say that Allah is the one that misled them, because He's the one that did that. It was by His will.
no, by his will he gave them the book that was correct for that time. And then after that time passed, there was a new book and the people had to believe in the new book. So when the book of Moses, Al-Torah, got altered, people had
All
to
right,
believe
let's
in
just
the
get
book
to
of
the bottom
Jesus.
of it. Let's just get to the bottom of it, because I'm tired of this. All right, Surah Ali Imran 78 says, according to Tafsir of Ibn Kathir, I'm not gonna go just according to your own interpretation, because I'm just trying to have this good conversation, but it's okay. Now we'll just go ahead and demolish what you said. According to Tafsir of Ibn Kathir, Al-Bukhari reported Ibn Abbas. He's quoting Ibn Abbas, and here's what Ibn Abbas says. The ayah means they alter and add, although none among Allah's creation can remove the words of Allah from His books. What are His books?
From his books.
Yeah, what are His books? Because it's in
Is
a
this-
plural.
his books, I believe, are Torah, Injil, and all of these. But can I know
Beautiful.
which
One
source
second.
is this? Is this Hadith or
I
Quran?
got
Or
you. I got you. I'm about to go ahead and put it on the screen. No problem. I'm about to go ahead and put it on the screen. So once look at my YouTube channel and it's gonna be on my screen right now. Okay.
okay.
All right. There you go. This is again. There we go. Surah Ali Imran 78. Right. 78. The tafsir of Ibn Kathir. Right. He quotes Al-Bukhari. Right. Reported that Ibn Abbas says. The ayah means that the altar and ad, none among Allah's creation can remove the words of Allah from His books. What are His books? You just said that it was the Injil and the Torah and the Quran and the Psalm, right? So he's saying that not one single word that could be removed from His books, right? Which are the books that are on earth, right?
Yes, that's true.
All right,
Can
beautiful.
Can you
Hold
give
on.
me a second to read them?
1 second, yeah, Habibi. Let me finish. It's front of you.
Okay.
I mean, it's front of you.
Okay.
All right, let me go ahead and finish. Then he says, the altar and the store, their apparent meanings. What was it? Let's find out. Wahab bin Munabih, which he's the follower, tabi'i, closer to the Prophet, he says, the Torah and the Injil remain as Allah revealed them, right? And no letter in them was removed. However, the people misguide others by addition and false interpretation, relying on books that they wrote themselves. Let me ask you a question. According to what Ibn Abbas just said, right? He said that those books are preserved and they cannot be corrupted. Do you agree with what Ibn Abbas is saying over here? That he's saying that the Injil and the Torah are preserved books and they were not corrupted at all, and not even one letter in them was removed?
I cannot, literally, I cannot find what you read. Can you
Yeah,
just highlight
go
it? I'm
to
trying to find it from the YouTube
go
channel.
to
I'm sorry.
here. It's in front of you, brother. Here, yeah, Habibi. Al Bukhari reported. It's in English. You want me bring it in what's it called, Arabic, so you could see?
No, I can see it, but I'm waiting for the delay because I can watch it only from YouTube. The website is not working properly.
So are you?
Okay, yeah, I can see it now.
All right.
Bukhari reported that Ibn Abbas said that ayah means the altar and ato يلبون ألسنتهم بالكتاب. Start the book with their tongues. They say it says the book. It doesn't say books.
Habibi, read it again. Read it again.
Yeah, words of Allah from His books. Yes,
Exactly,
that's
books.
true. I can read it now.
Then it continues, says, the Torah and the Injil remain as Allah revealed them. Not a letter in them was removed. Now let me show you, according to Fathul Bari. You know what's Fathul Bari? You know what the books of Fathul Bari are? You know Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani?
I've only heard of it.
It's okay. Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani gives a sharh. He gives an explanation towards the books of Sahih al-Bukhari. He quotes Ibn Abbas, and al-Bukhari gives an explanation towards what Ibn Abbas meant as well. Right? Look what he says. Right? I'm going to go ahead and read it. Right. ابن عباس يكتب الخير والشر يحرفون يزيلون وليس أحد يزيل لفظ كتاب من كتب الله عز وجل ولكنهم يحرفونها يتأولون على غير تأويلها. What does that mean? تأويله.
It means that they only changed the meaning. They changed the interpretation.
No. Not change. يحرف means that they rely upon their own interpretation, the distortion of the meaning, which what we call تحريف المعنى. Correct?
Yes, exactly. تحريف المعنى, yes.
Exactly. Beautiful. So if they did the distortion of the meaning, does that mean that the Injil and the Torah were textually corrupted?
At that time, I will give you this. Yes, I don't think it was corrupted. I think you're right about this.
All right, beautiful. So
Corrupted when it comes to
Injil,
the al-harf, يعني.
Beautiful. Then the Injil and the Torah in the 7th century were preserved books, correct?
I would say so. I think from what I've read and what you've said, I think it's good evidence.
Thank you so much. So if we could see that the Injil and the Torah were preserved books in the 7th century, and we have manuscripts that dates back, right, before the 7th century. For example, do you know the manuscript of Peshitta, which is the Syriac manuscript?
From which century is it?
Brother, it's before the 7th century. Before the 7th century. Before the 7th century.
Okay.
Yes. So that means that if we have manuscripts, right? Let's just be honest, because I want you to be honest over here. If we have manuscripts that dates back before the 7th century, and your prophet came to confirm it, then that means he's testifying on the truth of the Bible that we have today, correct?
No, but I told you what the confirmation means, and you gave it to me, right?
No,
You gotta keep that like aside.
but
The confirmation meant something else.
No, but answer the question. Yes, no problem. It's okay. We could do that game. It's okay. But can you answer the question?
Yes, okay. Your question is, since we have manuscripts before the 7th century, and it dates like it's the same book
Like,
as today,
yes,
right?
yes. If we have a manuscript which is called to be the Peshitta, and it was around the Medina, by the way, it was around the Medina, which it was called to be Peshitta Syriac Aramaic manuscript, that actually gives us what the Bible is saying today. If we have that, and it was before the 7th century, obviously it was before the 7th century, and your prophet came to confirm, to testify on the truth of the Injil and the Torah, right? Then that means that he's testifying on the book that we have today, correct?
No, because I think after that it got changed, and I can prove that it got changed because of the contradictions that it has
Based
today.
on what? Based on what do you say that the Injil and the Torah got changed afterwards? Do you have any scholar? Do you have any mufassir, any Quran verse that says that? Go ahead.
No, it doesn't need the Quran in order to find
So-
out if the Bible was altered or not.
Wait. What do you mean that it doesn't need the Quran? Wait, are
mean, that's-
you a Muslim? Do you from Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah?
Yes, I'm from Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah.
Beautiful. If you're from Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah, then that means that you're gonna have to go according to your own book and show me where your own book says that. You can appeal to your own interpretation. I don't care about your own interpretation.
No, I don't.
You're
have
not
to
a Qurani.
I don't have to go by Quran and Al Hadith in everything in the world.
Yes, you
Like-
have to. Yes, you have to. You have to bind upon the interpretation of the scholar, the ijma' of the scholar, which is the consensus of the scholar, and
My
what
brother.
your aqidah says. Yes, you cannot. Or listen, otherwise, if you're going to appeal to your own interpretation, just like how Lesbiana does, then guess what? You just became a kafir sallam. With all due respect.
No. Astaghfirullah al-azim wal-iyadu billah.
Wal billah, you just became one.
What you said, I've never read before. That doesn't happen. I need to rely on my Quran and Hadith when it comes to things that relate to my religion and the
Exactly.
legislations in my religion. I'm not talking about my religion. I'm talking about yours.
Exactly, and this is what we're talking about. We're talking about the claims that your Quran is making, which is confirming the Injil and the Torah. This is what we're talking about. We're saying that your Quran is confirming the Injil and the Torah, but at the same time, it's contradicting it. All right, so
I told you what confirmation-
we're
Okay.
testing the claims in the Quran, whether the Quran is true or false.
And I told you what the confirmation means, and you gave it to me. You told me that, okay, let's give this to you. And
I gave it
we
to you
ba-
for the sake
we
of the
built
argument.
upon that.
I gave it to you for the sake of the argument, but guess
Okay.
what you did
So
when
let's-
one second.
Okay.
One second. I gave it to you for the sake of the argument, but when I showed you what Ibn Abbas said, what did you do? You changed your position and you said no, that these books were preserved in the 7th century. Correct?
That's true. Because at first I told
Beautiful.
you, like, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe this, and then you showed good evidence, and I gave it to you. That's correct. It's correct.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yes.
Then now we cannot go back. All right? We cannot go back. Let's move forward. The Injil and the Torah that your prophet came to confirm, those books are preserved books. Correct?
No, but we have to go back to the confirmation part. If you're not gonna give it,
Are
to me,
these
we have
books
to go back and discuss it again.
according to what Ibn Abbas said, and I showed you the evidence, even Al-Bukhari, okay, according to what they say, did they say that these books were preserved books? Yes or no?
Yes,
Okay, do you know better than Ibn Abbas and Al-Bukhari?
I do not.
All right, thank you so much for actually admitting that, right? Where Ibn Abbas and Bukhari actually says that those books were preserved. All right, so
At
let's
that
move
time,
forward.
yes.
This is what we're talking about. We're talking about the confirmation that your prophet did. Exactly.
Okay, but that time I'm talking about today. I believe it's altered today, not that time.
A brother. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and try one more time. Let's see if you can engage. Right? Hopefully you can engage this time.
Yes.
All right. Would you agree that the Injil and the Torah in the 7th century are these two books were preserved books?
Yes, according to what I've read from your
Beautiful.
evidence, yes.
Beautiful. Then that means that your prophet came to confirm the Injil and the Torah to be preserved books. Correct?
Yes.
All right. Awesome. Since we, all right, came into a conclusion that the Injil and the Torah were preserved books in the 7th century, and your prophet testified on the truth of the Injil and the Torah, then my question to you is again, just like how I asked you earlier, I'm going to go ahead and ask it again. We have a manuscript which is called to be Peshitta, Syriac Aramaic manuscript that tells you what the Bible is, right? It's a manuscript that dates back before the 7th century. Listen carefully. It was in Medina. When your prophet came to confirm the Injil and the Torah, which is those preserved books, means that he was confirming, right, that the book, which is the Peshitta, around the 7th century, correct?
Yes, he was confirming that it came from God and it's
Beautiful.
well-preserved books.
Thank you so much. And the Peshitta manuscript that we have until this day, it says that Jesus is God and he's the Son of God and he was crucified.
Okay, but I
Then
told
that means
you.
that your Quran is false.
No, my brother, I told you. At that time, yes. But I told you that today, it is altered.
All right, still man my
And I
own
can
position.
prove
No,
it's
no,
altered.
no, 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 no. Still man my own position. What did I just said? Can you please still man? Can you please repeat what I said earlier?
Okay. Okay, you said that because we have a book that dates back to the 7th century, and Prophet Muhammad in Al Quran confirmed this book that dated back to the 7th century. That means that today we have the true book.
That's not what I said. You see, you're not even listening.
No, I swear I was trying.
That's not what I
This is
said.
what I understood.
I said about the manuscript, which is the Peshitta. I said we have a manuscript that matches what we have today, which is called to be Peshitta, that dates back before the 7th century, right? That tells us Christ was crucified, he's the Son of God, and he's God himself. And you already admitted, right, that if this manuscript was dating back before the 7th century, which it is, right, that means that your prophet came to confirm that, right? To be preserved books, which is the Injil and the Torah. Now, if your prophet is confirming that, right, and you already admitted that those books were preserved books in the 7th century, and we have these manuscripts that tells us what the Bible is, right? That the Bible says that Jesus was crucified, he's the Son of God, and he's God himself, right? Then that means your Quran is contradicting what he's confirming as well. Do you understand it?
Yes, now I understand your point perfectly, I think. You're
Beautiful.
saying that because we have this manuscript that is today, it's called Peshitta, right?
We have many manuscripts. I'm just giving you one of the manuscripts that was around the Medina. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Well,
Continue.
What I know is like most, at least like 95% of the manuscripts that we have today doesn't date back to that time. And actually, if you date it back to the same Peshitta you've said, you'll find that words were changed. And the evidence of that.
What is the Peshitta manuscript? Can you tell us, since you know exactly what it means? What does the Peshitta
No.
mean?
I told you at the start, I don't know what exactly it means.
Then
but
I just
I know
told, then I
that
just
when people.
then I just told you what the heck it is.
Okay, and I understood. You said it's a Bible that we have today and it dates back
One second.
to
Let me show
7th
you.
century, right?
One second. Let me go and put on the screen. So hopefully this time you can understand. Hopefully this time you can understand. So this is what we call to be Peshitta, which is the Syriac manuscript. All right, it's a Syriac manuscript, classical Syriac manuscript. It is the standard Syriac edition of the Bible. You see, for the Syriac churches, which I am Chaldean, a Syrian Chaldean, right? Right, and traditions that follow the liturgy of the Syriac, right? Let's see where this dates back. This was published when? Read it. It was published in the 2nd century, right? Old Testament was published in the 2nd century. A New Testament was published between 3rd century to 5th century. This was before the 7th century that your prophet came to confirm.
And who has access to this manuscript?
We have
Who can
access.
it?
We have access. This is one of
The public Christians?
Yeah, of course, 100%. Exactly.
Because from what I've seen from the Bibles that Christians have, because I've read some of it, I wouldn't say all of it, but from what I've seen stories that contradict, and I've seen like, let's take it a point by point, but I've seen stories that contradict in the Bible. What is the reason for that?
There is nothing in the Bible that contradicts at all. All right. Second of all, your Quran, if you're gonna go that way, then your Quran is confirming something right, that has a contradiction, which is your Allah is a weak hadith. So can you deal with the argument that I'm showing you? Right? This manuscript, like I said, right, that gives you what the Bible is saying, right? It covers the Old and the New Testament, which it dates back before the 7th century. You already agreed that Muhammad came to confirm the Injil and the Torah, testifying on the truth of the Injil and the Torah in the 7th century, right? We have this manuscript that dates back, and by the way, we have many manuscripts that actually dates back, right, before the 7th century. But I'm just showing you one of the manuscripts, which is the Peshitta manuscript, right, that was around the Medina, that says that Jesus was crucified and Jesus is God as well, right?
And Jesus was God as well. Okay.
Exactly, and Jesus is the Son of God as well. So that means that your Quran is confirming something, okay, but at the same time, it is contradicting it. So why do you believe in a Quran that confirms, testifies on the truth of something else, but at the same time is contradicting that thing as well?
It's a very good question, by the way. And I have to do more research, to be honest, about this. But if it was the same way you talked about it, and this was the truth, I have to convert, to be honest. I have to convert to Christianity. But until now, I don't believe it to be the truth.
No problem.
Like, I don't believe that it actually contradicts itself the way you said. But I have to do more research, and inshallah, I will come back. Just can you let me know, like, when do you usually do your live streams?
Yes, brother. I usually do them. It all depends, to be honest with you. But when I'm gonna be going live again, I'll be going live on Monday. Monday around this time as
Monday.
well. Monday around this time.
This is perfect. And will you be ready? Because you said that the Bible
Yes.
doesn't have contradictions. Will you be ready to like talk about this point?
No. But before we talk about that point, right? You're gonna come, right? And you said something is really good, and I think you're being honest about it. You said I'm gonna go do my own research, right?
Yes.
And if I see what you're saying is 100% true, what I said so far, that means you will come to Christ and you will accept Him as your Lord and Savior, correct?
100%.
Beautiful. And I appreciate that honesty. So now go do your own research on regarding the manuscript, right, that I showed you. Go do your own research and regarding the manuscript and come back to me. We can have a further discussion, brother. All right?
100%. That's perfect.
Awesome. What was your name again, brother?
Bassam.
Bassam. Habibi Bassam. All right. I appreciate you for coming up, Habibi. God bless.
Thank you so much. It's been nice.
Come back,
Thank
huh?
you so much.
Don't be a stranger.
I-
Come back on Monday.
For sure. Don't worry. For sure.
Okay. Okay, brother.
Assalamu
care.
alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, Habibi. Take care.
You too.
Alrighty. Awesome. All right. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and I think we have one more, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up after this guy. Give it up to that guy, brothers and sisters, and please don't forget to pray for him. Pray for him. Pray for him to come to Christ and accept Him as his Lord and Savior. He's not that far. He's gonna do his own research and come back, so we can have a further conversation. In the meantime, if you have not considered on joining our Patreon, or or if you are called to support us financially, the links will be in the description as well. And if you cannot support us financially, then you could always support us praying for us. Praying, is the most strongest thing, right? That you could do, that you could offer for us. But let me go ahead and bring this guy, and we'll go ahead and wrap it up after that. What's going on? You're on stage. Hello?
Is it me?
Yeah,
Hello?
it's you, yeah.
Hi.
I think your
Salam
voice,
alaikum.
hold on. Oh my gosh, your voice is way too. Hold on.
Sorry.
Let me put your voice down. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, hi. What's up? Yeah, so let's talk then. Oh, but I do have a question. Remember the person earlier that
You're
was
Muslim, right?
Yes, of course. I'm Muslim, Sunni, specifically Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. In
Beautiful.
fiqh, I am of the Shafi'i madhab, one of the four, as you mentioned.
Which madhab do you
third,
follow?
actually, Shafi'i. Malaysians are
Shafi,
typically
Shafi,
Shafi'i.
Shafi.
Yeah, because Southeast Asia are mostly we're Shafi'is. It's the third of the four
I know,
madhahib,
I know, I
as you
know, I know,
mentioned.
I know.
Yeah. You remember the person that was identifying Amirul Mu'mineen fil Hadith, Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, the
No.
author of Fath
He,
al-Bari?
yeah.
For Muslims that do not know, if you study Sahih al-Bukhari, you cannot do without Fath al-Bari, just as if you're studying Sahih Muslim, you cannot do with the Sharh of Imam al-Nawawi. So these are the
Exactly.
formal interpretations of the two of the most supposedly important collections of hadith in the Sunni tradition, right? So the person said that he was Ash'ari, and that did not sit too well with you. But then you, because I understood where he's coming from, but you tried to disclaim him by saying that Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani is Shafi'i. But
Is what?
that doesn't Shafi'i. You
He is a Shafi, Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani.
yeah, he was. You cited a page. I didn't see it, but it's basically identifies.
I went to the
him as
Ma'lumat
Shafi'i.
al-Rawi.
Yeah. So that doesn't actually compute, because what do you understand when he said that Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani was Ash'ari?
Yeah, well, first of all, Ash'aris, according to Atharis, are kuffar. Because they believe, they believe that the body, they believe that the body parts of Allah are not literal.
ممتاز. أحسن.
Yes.
So, because I got the impression that perhaps you confounded the two. I mean, between the Sunni Ash'aris and the Isna Ash'ar.
Brother, I know. Trust me, I know.
Yeah,
I know you're
in terms of theology,
yes,
right?
Yes, I know.
So,
Can we get to that, brother? With all due respect, I don't want you to come here and teach. We know. I know your religion. I know your religion from the top of it to the bottom. Habibi, I know. Can we please engage with the topic? Come on.
Yeah, of course.
Please.
Can. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Awesome. Let me ask you a question. Can anybody else be the Most High besides Allah?
Can anybody else be the Most High besides Allah? You mean in terms of his attributes, being?
Yeah, one of his. Do you agree?
The Most High.
Like, for example, do you? One second. Do you agree one of Allah's attributes are considered to be the Most High?
Well, of course. Allah Ta'ala, Azza wa Jal. Of course, these are two terms that would signify ontologically.
Beautiful.
In terms of,
I don't want you. It's just a quick.
Yeah,
I got you, Habibi. I don't want you to go on a monologue. Please disengage.
Of course, yeah.
So one of Allah's attribute, which is being the Most High, can He share that attribute with anybody else?
If you mean him relegating his actual
Can anybody? No. Hold on. Let me go ahead and question it this way. Can anybody else be the Most High besides Allah?
Not ontologically.
All right, and if there is anybody else, brother, I don't want you to go. Just it's either yes or no, please. And if there is anybody else, being the Most High besides Allah, that would consider to be shirk, correct? Would you agree?
Not necessarily. That would be a Wahhabi, because they believe in the trilateral Tawheed, which is called.
Wait. Hold on. So anybody else could be the Most High besides Allah, and that would not consider to be shirk?
You have to understand that the so-called Tawheed Sifat.
Brother, please answer the question for the sake of Allah. For the sake of Allah, answer the question.
Well, I take for example, Al-Hallaj, who said, Ana al-Haq. For Sunnis, that's two camps.
Can anybody else be the Most High besides Allah?
Well, Al-Haq is one of the asma of God, right? He did say, Ana al-Haq. And
can anybody else be the Most High besides Allah? I don't want you to go on a monologue. I don't want you to explain something else besides what I'm asking you.
Yeah, as I said, ontologically, no.
All right. So anybody else cannot share that name, being the Most High besides Allah, correct?
Ontologically.
Beautiful.
But
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Ontologically.
okay, so let me qualify. So, for example, if I say, I am your creator and the creator of the cosmos, the Most High. So, the Most High in this context.
That's not what I'm asking. That's not what I'm
Alright.
asking. That's not what I'm asking. Because anybody could claim to be the Most High. Like, listen, man, listen. My question is, can anybody else be the Most High? Yes or no?
Not by that epithet. If you mean it is the epithet that God has ontologically with himself, then of course not.
Okay, beautiful. And if anybody else, right, being the Most High, okay, aside with Allah, would that consider to be shirk?
As I said, if the person is claiming ontologically,
Yes. Would that consider to be shirk?
yeah.
All right, beautiful. Thank you for actually, finally, damn, Gina. I mean, it took about minutes to actually understand what he's trying to say. Why can't you guys just make it easy, man? Answer the damn question. It's not that hard.
Because like
Anyways.
al-haq is also one of the
All right,
names
beautiful.
of God.
Beautiful.
Al-haq, but that,
Can
for
Allah
him to
share his
say-
attribute? Can Allah share his attribute being the Most High?
As I said,
Can Allah
taking
share
an
his
example,
attribute being the Most High since those attributes are considered to be uncreated and eternal? Yes or no?
The question of sharing doesn't even come into the equation because Allah.
Can
God
anybody,
is-
can Allah share? Oh my gosh. Allah,
no.
his attribute being the Most High, and he has more than that attribute. Can Allah share his attribute with anybody else? Yes or no, bro?
No, the attributes that are unique to him are his.
Okay, beautiful. Then if anybody else that shares in those attributes, then that would consider to be shirk. Yes? Right?
If the person is claiming, or if God is
Brother,
giving
you're
whichever-
way too slow. You're way too slow to even understand, to even comprehend. I'm gonna go ahead and ask it one more time. And let's see if you can engage. If anybody else that shares in those uncreated and eternal attributes,
Okay.
would that
With
consider
qualification,
to be shirk?
Yes. With that qualification.
Thank
yes.
you, damn it. You see how easy it was? Thank you. Now, according to Surah Al-Isra 79, Tafsir, right, the author of Mujahid, he says, right, that Allah is gonna give the high praiseworthy to Muhammad. And what is that high praiseworthy? That he's gonna make him sit with him on his throne in the day of judgment. And the Arabic says, وَسَوْفَ يَقْعَدَهُ مَعَهُ عَلَى الْعَرْشِ. If Muhammad is going to sit on the throne of Allah, and Allah is physically sitting on his throne as well, both of them sitting together on that throne, then that means that Muhammad is sharing the same attribute of being the Most High with Allah, and that would consider to be shirk as well.
All right. You read the Arabic. I can't see the text, but no.
I got you. Let me show you.
The preposition that is ta'ala, that doesn't necessarily, that doesn't actually mean ta'ala. Right? It does,
What does it mean ta'ala? What does ta'ala means?
Above,
What does ta'ala
right?
means?
Most high. It is understood
Ta'ala?
as most high. But ala al-arish means upon the arish. فوق العرش.
Okay,
فوقه.
beautiful. Okay,
على
beautiful.
بمعنى فوقه.
Okay, let me ask you. Okay, beautiful. Before you go on with your with these nonsense, things. If I say, okay, إني أنا وأنت, okay, قاعدين على هذا الكرسي. What am I referring to?
But you see,
What am I referring to? Answer the question. I'm given the place and and the location. All right. What am I referring to? Can you answer that question, please?
what the location of his sitting, of course, but where
That
he's
we're
sitting,
both both sitting in that same location, correct? Which is the chair, correct?
no, that's why I wanted to ask you a follow-up question, right? Neither in your example nor in the text that you cited.
I'm about to go ahead and obliterate you right now. Give me 1 second, because you're lying like the coward that you are, and I would not respect liars like you. Okay, because you're a liar and you just said that ala does not refer that you're sitting on the same chair. When I said
No, I
إني
didn't say
أنا
that.
وأنت قاعدين على
No,
الكرسي, you're saying that we're both not sitting on the same chair.
Habibi,
No, 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 no,
no,
no.
I think,
Hold on.
no, I didn't say that ala doesn't mean sitting jalasa. No, I didn't say that. I'm saying that ala
Okay,
doesn't mean
then again,
most high.
then I don't care about that, and I'm trying to show you how logically speaking that Muhammad is sharing in that same attribute of being the Most High. You're not getting it. Again, I'm going beyond what the scholars are doing. The scholars are, the author of Mujahid is saying that he's going to be sitting on the throne of Allah, okay, being at the same high level. I am going beyond the scholars by showing you how logically speaking that Muhammad is sharing that attribute of being the Most High, right? How? Because if he's going to make Muhammad sit with him in the day of judgment, being, at the same high level, then that means that they're both being the Most High, sharing in that attribute. Okay?
Well, that is your interpretation, and that's your prerogative to understand it.
How is
like
that? How
But
is that?
because,
How is that my own interpretation?
Because even if we grant your plain reading of, or what you perceive as a plain reading of the text that you're seeing, to have the meaning of sitting in the arsh of Allah.
على
but now you
العرش, على العرش, not in the arsh.
Well, yes. In English, I'm speaking in English. It can be understood as in, but if you want to say upon, it's fine.
On. Say on.
Okay. So you want to confuse between also you confuse between the Arish and the Kursi, but never mind.
هو كرسي Allah. Yes.
Yeah, whichever.
Exactly.
Right, whichever. So,
Allah sleeping on his
even
bed. Yeah.
okay, if we grant you that, even then, well, I really do not see.
You have to grant me, because all of the scholars actually affirms this position, that Muhammad is going to sit on the throne of Allah in the day of judgment, right? With Allah being the Most High, because let me ask you, what is the definition of being the Most High? It means that he's above everyone, correct?
No, that is a Wahhabi interpretation.
Can you answer?
Sunnis-
What is the definition of being the Most High? Go ahead, answer that question.
بالمقام ليس بالمكان. In the
So
Sunni,
Allah is nowhere.
الله موجود بلا مكان.
So
This is
Allah,
by
so
ijma'.
Allah is
Allah
nowhere.
موجود.
Can you translate
أيوة.
what he said in English?
نعم. الله موجود بلا مكان. Allah exists without a place. مكان
So Allah is nowhere.
is مخلوق, because مكان is created.
I understand.
If
So
you-
Allah is nowhere.
No, Allah does. You see, even if we study cosmology like physics, we know that space-time had a beginning. It is impossible for God to
Okay.
be located within space-time unless He is created as well. So He's beyond that.
Okay.
In a reality that is beyond our comprehension.
Okay, I got you. I got
Yeah.
you. When the Quran mentions and it says Ar-Rahmani ala al-arshi istawa, what does that mean?
Istiwa has 15 meanings, as you
No,
know. right?
istawa,
You know better than me.
istawa means that he's establishing himself on the throne. He's sitting on the throne.
It can mean
Do you agree?
استقرار, which استقرار أو جلسة أو
Do you agree with me,
many
yes or
things.
no? Do you agree with the definition of him sitting on his throne?
We understand that means to take control over.
That's not what
his
I'm asking.
creation.
That's not what I'm asking. Do you agree with what I'm actually telling you, that he's sitting physically on his throne?
No. Sunnis do not see. In fact, if you study Ibn Hajar
What I'm about to do to you
al-Asqalani-
right now. Go ahead, finish up. I'm about to.
Yeah.
What if I
Right.
bring you a companion that says that he's doing a julus?
we will have to look at. If you understand the Ash'ari position, right, and the Maturidi,
I don't care. I don't care about Ash'ari madhab. You are Shafi'i. You're not an Ash'ari and you're not Maturidi.
See, that's
So
why I wanted
don't
to
run.
clarify.
So don't run to Ash'ari and Maturidi.
No,
Right?
that's why I wanted to clarify with you at the beginning. Right, Ash'ari, Maturidi, Athari are schools of Aqidah.
I understand. Like I understand.
Most Shafi'is are Ash'ari.
Shafi'is are not Ash'aris. Listen, put this in your brain.
We are. The University of Al-Azhar, 100% of the Shafi'is,
Okay.
including Mufti Ali Jum'ah, is Ash'ari.
Okay, no problem. Just for the sake of argument. Do you take the Shaykh of Islam Ibn Taymiyyah?
Ibn Taymiyyah
Do you take the
is,
Salafis?
he's censured by the Qada from Damascus and Egypt, as you should know. He was imprisoned until
Do
he
you
repented.
take him? Yes, I'm not
No,
asking
no,
about his own
we do
story.
not
يخرب
take him.
بيتك. I'm
We
not
do not
asking
take
about
him
his own
in.
story.
No, we do not take him in Aqidah, as it is well known amongst the Sunnis of the Ash'aris and Maturidis.
All right.
Not even in fiqh,
Okay,
because
beautiful.
he broke 60
Okay,
positions.
beautiful.
Why?
Okay, beautiful. So you don't take him as of you being a Shafi'i, right?
Ibn Taymiyyah was not Shafi'i, he was Hanbali.
Huh?
Ibn Taymiyyah was Hanbali. He is
He
one
was
of the
from.
seven.
He's one of the
He was-
Salafs. He's from the
Ibn
Salaf.
Taymiyyah?
He was
No, Ibn
from the
Taymiyyah is
Salaf.
not Salaf. He's teacher of Ibn Kathir.
He's from the Salaf. ولك مطي, I understand that he was the teacher of Ibn Kathir. His student is Ibn Qayyim al-Jawzi. I understand who the heck is. I understand who the heck is
he's not
Sheikh
from
of.
the Salaf. He's
I
not from the Salaf.
I understand. You keep going to something else. You're like getting into stuff that I already know. I don't want you to get into these stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, go on. So
you
you
need
wanted
to. You need to understand, right? That I already know what what you believe in. I understand. I know who the heck is Ibn Taymiyyah. All I'm doing
Okay,
is
fine.
asking you a simple question. Do you take him or reject him? That's all.
Generally, we do not.
Okay,
This is
so
the
for
standard
example,
Sunni position.
from his book Ithbat al-Hadd lillah, and he quotes a companion, right? For example,
I know.
he quotes
We
a
know,
companion,
yeah.
عن عبادة بن منصور قال سألت الحسن وعكرمة. He quotes a companion عكرمة عن قوله
Not Ukrama,
regarding
Ikrimah.
what he says, and regarding what he says, Surah Al-Taha 5.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
says that he says that Ar-Rahman ala al-Arsh istawa means that he is jalis, which means that he's sitting
جالس
physically.
بمعنى sit. Yeah.
Yes.
جلس يجلس.
Julus.
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
So
Julus.
is Allah doing julus?
No, as I said, first he is not an authority for Sunnis. Number one. Number two, for any.
So if he quotes a
established position of
companion,
Aqeedah-
would that not consider to be an authority? Is a companion
Oh,
authority?
No. Only within the Hanbali madhab is the solitary position of.
So do
Sahaba.
you take the Hanbali madhab?
No, because I'm Shafi'i.
So which scholar
in
which
fiqh-
scholar besides
in
which scholar besides Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani do you take?
Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani's expertise.
Ibn Hajar
is, of course,
al-Asqalani
in
is
hadith.
explanation. I understand. He gives an explanation towards the hadith. I understand.
In terms of Aqidah, we would have to go to the scholars of Aqidah,
Oh, who?
including,
who?
of course,
Give me one.
Al-Ghazali.
Al-Ghazali, beautiful. And who else?
Al-Ghazali is one of them.
I know exactly who's
and,
Al-Ghazali.
Well, the verifiers of the Ash'ari school of thought.
Like who?
But I
Like
actually
who?
do not.
Like who?
Like who? Well, you can find them. There's a lot
Like
of them.
who?
I've just mentioned one. Al-Ghazali is one of them.
Wallahi, I understand. Like who? Who else?
Oh, you mean the founder?
Who else? Who else?
Ash'ari, Abu al-Hasan al-Ash'ari is the founder. He is from the Salaf, by the way. Before
So
Abu Mansur al-Maturidi.
wait. Hold on. What was his name? So he's
Abu al-Hasan
Ash'ari.
al-Ash'ari.
Abu
Yes,
al-Hasan
Abu
is
al-Hasan al-Ash'ari.
Abu
His
al-Hasan is a
Ibana-
Shafi'i.
No, in fiqh. In fiqh, it wouldn't matter actually, but he is the promulgator of the
Is he a
Ash'ari
Shafi'i?
school of thought.
Is he a Shafi'i?
School of thought. In fiqh?
لعد in what?
No, Shafi'i means in fiqh. When you say
يخرب
Shafi'i, in
بيتك.
jurisprudence,
All right,
not
bro.
in aqidah.
All right,
Yeah.
bro. All right. Thank you
Yeah.
for. All right. No problem. All right. Take care, man. I'm asking man in fiqh. Yes, in fiqh. يخرب بيتك. لعد in what? I waited patiently, man. The guy is saying in fiqh, yes, yes, in regarding what then? In fiqh? Alrighty, beautiful. The idiot went and said that he takes the position of Hanbali, Maturidi, and Shafi'i. This idiot does not know that Ibn Taymiyyah is a Hanbali. But anyways, guys, we reached our time. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I think we've been live for how long? Let's see. I think we've been live for 2 hours and 20 minutes. We got over, closest to 100 people on TikTok, and at some point we had almost closest to 600 people on YouTube as well. I appreciate all you guys for coming in. Please don't forget to smash the like button, share the live. If you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. Oh, I see Sips and Sarah. What's going on, brother? We'll go ahead and comment him. And for the ones that are watching, make sure that you go and follow our beloved brother, Sips and Sarah. He's an amazing brother. He does a phenomenal job for the glory of God. If you have not subscribed to his channel, please go ahead and do so. And go ahead and check out the new video that he uploaded of me and him. In the meantime, may God bless you guys and protect you guys. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Until next time. Peace, guys.